My dear child, I see you. I see the hurt you carry, the pain inflicted upon you by someone who has wronged you. I know that your heart is heavy, filled with emotions that are difficult to process: anger, sadness, confusion, and perhaps even a sense of betrayal. In this moment, I want you to know that I am here with you, closer than ever, and I understand the depth of your pain. Let us walk through this together, for there are truths I wish to share with you that will bring you comfort, healing, and guidance. First and foremost, my child, I want you to acknowledge your pain. It is real, and it is valid. Too often, people try to push their pain aside, to bury it deep within, thinking that ignoring it will make it go away. But pain doesn't simply disappear. It needs to be acknowledged, felt, and processed. Allow yourself to feel what you are feeling. It is okay to be hurt, to be angry, to be sad. These emotions are a natural response to being wronged, and there is no need to suppress them or pretend they do not exist. I am here with you, holding you in your pain, and I want you to know that it is okay to let it out. Cry if you need to, scream if it helps, let your emotions flow, for they are a part of your healing process. Dear child, if you seek my blessings, open your heart and declare your need. Type, "Yes, I need," and I will pour out my love and favor upon you. In this moment of hurt, you may feel isolated, as though no one else can understand what you are going through. But I want you to know that you are not alone. I am with you, my child, every step of the way. I feel your pain as if it were my own, and I am here to carry the burden with you. Sometimes, when you are wronged, it can feel as though the world has turned against you, as if there is no one to turn to for support. But look around you, my child. There are people in your life who care for you deeply, who are ready to stand by your side and offer you the comfort and support you need. Do not be afraid to reach out to them, to let them know what you are going through. You are not meant to carry this burden alone. One of the most challenging aspects of being wronged is the call to forgive. I know that forgiveness may seem impossible right now, that the idea of letting go of the hurt and anger feels like a betrayal of your own pain. But I want you to understand something important. Forgiveness is not about condoning what was done to you, nor is it about forgetting the wrong that was committed. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, a way to release the hold that the wrong has over you. When you hold on to anger and resentment, you are the one who suffers most. These emotions can fester within you, poisoning your heart and mind, and preventing you from moving forward in peace. Forgiveness is the key to setting yourself free. It is not about excusing the wrong, but about choosing to let go of the pain it has caused you. Forgiveness is a process, my child, and it is one that takes time. It does not have to happen all at once, and it does not mean that you must reconcile with the person who wronged you. It simply means that you are choosing to release the anger, to let go of the bitterness, and to find peace within yourself. I am here to help you through this process, to guide you and support you as you take each step toward forgiveness. There may be a part of you that seeks justice, that wants the person who wronged you to be held accountable for their actions. This desire for justice is natural, and it is rooted in a sense of fairness and righteousness. But I want you to understand that while justice is important, it is not your burden to carry alone. Justice belongs to me, my child. I see all things, and I understand the full picture in ways that you cannot. Trust that I will handle justice in my way and in my time. Your role is not to seek revenge or to hold on to the desire for retribution, but to let go and trust that I will take care of what needs to be done. Letting go does not mean that you are giving up on justice. It means that you are releasing the need to control the outcome. It is an act of faith, a way of placing your trust in me and allowing me to bring about the right resolution. I am just, and I will ensure that justice is served in the way that is best for all involved. Healing from being wronged is not something that happens overnight. It is a journey, one that requires patience, compassion, and time. My child, I want you to be gentle with yourself as you go through this process. There is no set timeline for healing, and it is okay if it takes longer than you expected. There will be days when you feel strong, when the pain seems to have lessened, and you feel ready to move forward. But there may also be days when the hurt resurfaces, when the memories of what happened come flooding back, and you find yourself struggling once again. This is normal, my child. Healing is not a linear process. It is a journey with ups and downs, twists and turns. On the days when the pain feels overwhelming, remember that I am here with you, holding you in my love. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, and trust that healing is happening, even if it doesn't always feel like it. With time, the pain will lessen, and you will find yourself growing stronger, more resilient, and more at peace. Being wronged can leave you feeling vulnerable, exposed, and fragile. It is easy to put up walls, to close yourself off in an attempt to protect yourself from further hurt. But I want you to know that there is strength in vulnerability. It is in allowing yourself to be open, to be honest about your pain, that true healing begins. Vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of courage. It takes strength to acknowledge your pain, to admit that you are hurting, and to seek the help and support you need. My child, I encourage you to embrace your vulnerability, to allow yourself to be seen and heard, and to trust that in doing so, you will find the strength you need to heal. I am with you in your vulnerability, offering you my love and support. You do not have to go through this alone. Reach out to those who care for you, share your heart with them, and allow them to walk with you on this journey. In your vulnerability, you will find the strength to heal, to forgive, and to move forward. As you work through the pain of being wronged, I encourage you to cultivate compassion, not just for others, but for yourself as well. Compassion is a powerful force, one that can bring healing and peace to even the deepest wounds. Start by offering yourself compassion. Acknowledge that you have been hurt, and give yourself permission to feel whatever emotions arise. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend who is going through a difficult time. You deserve your own compassion, my child. Then, when you are ready, extend that compassion to others, including the one who wronged you. This does not mean excusing their behavior or minimizing the pain they caused you. It simply means recognizing that they, too, are human, and that they may be struggling with their own pain and challenges. Compassion allows you to see beyond the hurt and to understand that we are all imperfect beings, doing the best we can in a complex world. Compassion does not diminish your pain, but it does create a space for healing, for understanding, and for the possibility of peace. It is through compassion that you can begin to release the hold that the wrong has over you, and to find a path forward that is rooted in love rather than anger. Beloved child, if this message has reached deep within you, press that like button as a sign of your trust in my love. Let it be a small act of faith. Every experience, even the painful ones, holds a lesson for you. Being wronged is no exception. While it is natural to wish that the hurt had never happened, I encourage you to look for the lessons within it. What can you learn from this experience? How can it help you grow, become wiser, and more resilient? Perhaps this experience has shown you the importance of setting boundaries, of standing up for yourself, or of trusting your intuition. Maybe it has deepened your understanding of human nature, of the complexities of relationships, or of your own inner strength. Whatever the lesson may be, embrace it, for it is through learning and growth that you will find meaning in even the most difficult experiences. I am here to help you see the lessons in this experience, to guide you in your growth, and to support you as you move forward. Trust that there is wisdom to be gained from this, and that you are becoming stronger, more resilient, and more compassionate as a result. My dear child, I want you to know that being wrong does not diminish your worth in any way. You are still the beautiful, that valuable, and beloved being that you have always been. The wrong that was done to you does not define you, nor does it change the essence of who you are. Sometimes, when we are hurt by others, it can shake our sense of self-worth. We may begin to question whether we deserve the wrong, whether we are worthy of love and respect, or whether we are somehow to blame. But I want you to hear this clearly. You are worthy of love, respect, and kindness simply because of who you are. Nothing and no one can take that away from you. Your worth is intrinsic, my child. It is not determined by the actions of others, but by the truth of your being. You are my beloved, and I love you unconditionally. Hold on to this truth, and let it be a source of strength and comfort as you navigate the pain of being wronged. As you heal from this experience, there will come a time when you are ready to move forward. This does not mean that the pain will be completely gone, or that you will forget what happened. It simply means that you are choosing to move beyond the hurt, to live your life with grace, and to embrace the future that awaits you. Moving forward with grace means choosing to live in alignment with your values, even in the face of adversity. It means choosing love over hate, compassion over anger, and forgiveness over resentment. It is a choice to rise above the wrong that was done to you, and to create a life that is rooted in peace, joy, and love. I am here to help you move forward, my child. I am here to guide you, to support you, and to fill your heart with the grace you need to take this step. Trust that you have the strength, the wisdom, and the love within you to move forward with grace, and to create a future that is filled with the goodness and beauty you deserve. Ultimately, my child, I want you to find peace. Peace in your heart, peace in your mind, and peace in your soul. This peace is not dependent on the actions of others, but on your own inner state. It is a peace that comes from within, from knowing that you are loved, that you are guided, and that you are capable of healing and moving forward. Peace is not the absence of pain, but the presence of love and acceptance. It is a state of being that allows you to release the past, to embrace the present, and to look forward to the future with hope and joy. I offer you this peace, my child, and I invite you to welcome it into your heart. Take a moment now to breathe deeply, to let go of any tension, and to invite peace into your being. Feel my presence with you, surrounding you with love and light. Know that you are safe, that you are loved, and that you are at peace. My beloved child, above all else, I want you to know that you are loved beyond measure. No matter what has happened, no matter what you have been through, my love for you remains constant, unwavering, and infinite. I am here with you, now and always, holding you in my love and guiding you toward healing, peace, and joy. Let my love be your anchor, your comfort, and your strength. Whenever you feel lost, hurt, or alone, return to this truth. You are loved. You are my beloved child, and I am with you in all things. Together, we will walk this journey, and together, we will find healing, peace, and the joy that comes from living in the light of love. Beloved child, your super thanks fuels our mission to share God's wisdom and truth with the world. Click the super thanks button to join me in touching countless lives with His light. May His blessings be richly poured upon you. My loved one, you hear my voice today not by coincidence, but by my hand. Really take it in, especially if you are in a hurry. But if you can take a second to really receive this word, it will wash over you with immense joy. I am so pleased with you. Your steadfast faithfulness has deeply touched me. Though each trial has come hard on you, still your faith in me is unshaken. It is for this reason that I proclaim today that I will pour even more blessings upon you and your family. Do not give up or stop in your hard times. Allow me to take your hand and guide you through the storm. When the waves of chaos seem to wash over you, rest in my embrace, and I will be your comfort. I have told you before, trials will come, but the victory is sure through the sacrifice of my Son. His resurrection defeated death itself, so that no problem of earth will ever defeat you as long as you abide in him. I long to share with you my strength, which never fails to pour into your soul, a perpetual wellspring that renews and refreshes when weariness creeps in. Just come to the living water, which I alone supply. Your critics cannot see the plans I have for you, so they try to box you into small spaces and keep you chained to fear. But I have come to give you life in abundance, to set your sights on higher places. I will instill in you higher sights, uplifting you from the pit of despair to heights of joy. I know the struggles that you are going through, even when no one else does. When things get to the point where the only option left now is for you to give up, remember I have not given up on you. My plans for your good are bound securely, as my great love toward you. You question if staying the course means anything, because at every single bend, trouble meets you. How can it be worth it to endure when it's just going to blow your way in wave after wave? You trust me, beloved, because blessings line the way at the end of each storm. I will bring you peace, even now, although you see it not. The tumult is calming, the silence you hear whispering is that of my love, surrounding you and beckoning you into its sheltering wings, where you can rest from battle. Do not fear that you are deserving not such a refuge and comfort. Lay pretentiousness down and come to me just simply as you are. I know and see that unseen war you fight daily, but you need never fight alone. For as long as breath shall continue to come to me, I will always be there beside you. It may be all that you can give to me, that little subtle feeling of faith, no bigger than a mustard seed, that would be enough for me to move mountains when it comes to your cause. Believe, when implication unclear, my love ever be known from brightened, shining rays that will guide through safely the darkest of valleys. High and low tides are the ebb and flow of life, the weeping nights and joyous days, and sorrow is not without its set time. Then it makes room for gladness. Walk through grieving shadows bravely, for its cleansing leads to greater depths of healing. But do not set up your tent in sadness territory or get stuck in despair's trap. Critics will come to terrorize you as an imposter, making you doubt who you are. Enemies will orchestrate attacks to cage you in fear rather than set you free to fly. Their jabs, however, are but smoke, not the substance of who you are in me. My purpose has always been to lead you into abundantly thriving life. Though others seek your harm, I only plan for good, a future painted with the brightest strokes of beauty. My arms remain wide open. While you, being prostrate, turn your back on me, my heart always follows you. Even if today you push me away, I never draw my love from you or think of you as forsaken. Tomorrow I shall dash to meet you all over again as the longing father awaiting the return of his prodigal child. No act or word against me can shake my loyalty, and no loving resolve of mine can be sobered or bent. And you will see this, but only when you stop running. Sometimes my love feels too remote, too alien, when the adversity is the loudest voice. But do not believe the lie. Lean in closer, and you will know in the very depth of your being that there is nobody who loves you as a whole person the way I do. No one knows your story's secrets like I do or cares most tenderly. No human friend can enter into your sufferings with you or understand the weight of your burdens. There is no one who thinks you beautiful when you feel wretched. No one to believe in your radiant glory when you feel clothed in shame. The hurt right now seems beyond coping. The strength to take one more step feels drained. Have you forgotten the dawn always breaks after the longest night? Lay one hand over your heart. Inhale the deep fragrance of my presence filling you now with love and truth and peace. Listen. My voice will climb in ceaseless affirmation and high notes of good hope. The promise may seem enshrouded in questioning or delayed by hours of standing by, but soon your eye will light to see the sunrise. The burdened heart be free as you gaze upon my face. You will be surprised at this fact of my faithfulness. Do not dread the pressure or the tensions this day, for I have measured them out with the abundance of grace I will pour out to meet you in it. Even as I speak, I lift your head, holding your face tenderly with both hands. You feel it, don't you? This fresh wave rising in your soul is my love, filling you with uncommon joy and supernatural peace. The rest I am blessing you with now comes straight from my throne room. I have commanded angels to minister to your deepest places of need and refresh your weary soul. You are covered. Just keep walking with me, one step at a time. Together, we will make it. Sometimes it appears that you can't find me, but don't believe the lie. Unforgiveness and jealousy, bitterness and resentment block your eyes, but I am closer than ever. Break free from those weights that would hold you back from flying. Suffer not your soul infections to go untreated, for in my wings I bring healing and liberty from chains that others have put upon you. I have so much more in store if you would only take it. Yes, well, indeed, the trouble seems endless now. Dark storm clouds fill the horizon in front of you. But just wait. I have said it, and so it will be. Your situation will change suddenly as the winds do. Stay standing through it all. Soon you will shine with every rising of the dawn's light that pierces the gloom. That momentum has changed now, and in your favor. Can you not feel the intensity all around you, quickly starting to crack and crumble? That is my hand, breaking the strongholds that have tried to contain you, and my light exposing the works of darkness. You will finish your course and complete your purpose right on time. There will be no delay. Square your shoulders, lift your eyes from the ground, and march forward boldly and without hesitation. Never fear the waves lapping at your heels, for I will part the waters before you, and you will not get your feet wet walking to the other side. I know it is true that at times carrying my call feels so heavy it is crushing. But have I not promised to bear your burdens when they overwhelm, and to be your strength when yours fails? I'll never let you go. I'll never forsake you. So even when you let go, I hold on. Even when you give up, I lift you up. I am making a way even now where you see no way. Just keep treading water. Help is on its way. Soon you shall be carried by the tide of my grace, propelling you into the fullness of destiny. There lays before thee a life and a great freedom yet to be lived, if only yes will not bow to discouragement. The cruel whispers of the tempter nevertheless tire not to keep you from grasping it, making you a prisoner of a past capacity for shame and of present fears of future failure. You do not listen. They are smoke and vapor without substance, meant to obscure your sight, so you cannot see my open arms beckoning you into destiny's greater story still unfinished. My dear child, pass on this light I've placed in you. Share it with someone who needs my presence and encouragement. I have held you from birth, carried, and comforted you all along this journey. I know your frame and all of the tender places. Have I not proved myself faithful when fears seek to torment and trials rush like a flood? Call on me, beloved one, and I will show you great and mighty things you cannot now fathom. Take my outstretched hand again. Look in mine eyes, which shine toward you with pride for you. Can you turn your gaze upon yourself there, even as I on you, resplendent in glory, victorious over darkness? Together we shall close this racecourse, your cries of joy echoing at the finish. This is my promise. Dearly loved child, hear it, my voice calling to you. Respond, and you shall have my answer. Visions and dreams. My will is to unveil mysteries and share them with you. I am taking you on a journey of wonders beyond imagination. Have faith and embrace these words, for abundant blessings envelop you. It brings me utmost joy to enrich your life and shower you with my spirit. These words are testaments to the depth of my love for you. Beginning today, your praises shall go directly to my throne as you become renewed. Right from my presence, I fill your life with restoration blessings to heal your broken heart and restore your joy. Never question my love for you. Engrave this in your heart forever. Be strong and courageous in the midst of trials, standing to fight problems without shrinking before any threat. Let not the cynicism of men take away your peace. All who doubt my promises shall look longingly, yet you have courageously ignored those skeptics. In the midst of mockings from doubters, you have continued trusting in me. And so, I promise not to turn my back on you, but to always be with you, protecting you from enemies day and night. Your emotional well-being is worth more than anything to me. Let your mind be rejuvenated by my holy words. Let all of your dreams and expectations line up according to my purposes. Do not act in worldly hurry to please others. Be patient and seek my presence in prayer, for then I will guide you on a pathway of victory. Fear not at all, only be mindful that you're loved by me, safely in my hand. Yes, my love will help you conquer all. My desire is that you feel so valued and secure that you never have to fear to meet the foe. Plunge into my word for promises that shall order your steps and light your way. You were not put here to walk in darkness. I appoint you to excel, shielded by my love and filled with courage and ability for greatness, increasing in wisdom and surmounting obstacles to defeat forces and giants. Share with me your needs, I am attentive. My will for your life is to unfold visions beyond what you can presently grasp, and for my power to tangibly be displayed with such clarity that others may recognize my activity. You will be a vessel from whom I shed blessings to the world. Begin with your family. Instruct them to start progressing towards a deeper acquaintance with me. Begin to pray over your loved ones. For I will act in my power and heal sickness, eliminate lack, erase destitution, and turn sorrow into laughter. Hatred and unbelief will melt away. Forgiveness and peace shall be enthroned, and peace shall come to dwell in your home. So, gird your heart with courage and speak it forth without fear to your family, my goodness and faithfulness. Help them recognize that everything good in their lives isn't arbitrary chance, but your willful blessings. Help them on how to keep you at the center of every decision and keep dear your love in their hearts. I want these people's lives to be changed through my blessings, and yours and your families too. I want your home to radiate with my presence, be a haven for all who are weary. If anyone enters your door, may he find relief from his burdens and know that I'm near. Miracles will happen where you are, and I have awesome plans for you and those you love most, things which are going to happen, although you can't see them yet. You can get overwhelmed trying to live up to others' expectations, but my plans are perfect. And I'm going to overflow you with blessing beyond anything any person can ever imagine. So, keep on praying, meditating in what I teach, lining your life up before me, and then each morning listening for my directions. I am looking forward to giving you direction so that you can walk confidently instead of uncertainly. I wish every morning you woke up to victory, walking in a manner that's maxed out, different from those who fall apart into pieces over earthly cares. I came so that you may have life to the fullest and to the max. Just reach out your hand in trust and see my blessings cascade over you. You have been looking to know what I want from you. Now you know. I love you extravagantly and long to bless you richly each day. Though the world seeks to burden and break your faith with trials, I have risen above all its sorrows. Nothing can defeat you if you embrace my teachings with faith and welcome these amazing blessings in love and humility. I hear every prayer, making a way through wildernesses, and from my throne, let flow a river to wash away all your cares, to cleanse your soul, leaving you calm and receptive to faith, hope, and peace. Stop letting straining thoughts pelt you. Let me into those corners of your mind heavy with painful memories. I am your Lord, your Redeemer. I have forgiven all your sins, so you need no longer punish yourself with doubts and guilt. If you genuinely love and believe in me, banish notions that your troubles are beyond solution. I am not the one wanting you to be weighed down by stress and grief. That's not my design for you. You weren't created to walk with downcast eyes, defeated, unable to lift your gaze heavenward. Today, I want you to be free of all concerns. Truly, yes, you live in a world of struggles, but you are placed at the right time on earth to spark your faith and nurture the humility to embrace what wisdom and blessings I'm willing to bestow upon you. Even in the hardest moments you have faced, all of them have been ingredients in my recipe to make you ready for what I appointed you to do. Your financial struggles will be over as you learn to let go of stuff. Remember that people are treasures of inestimable value. Know at all times my extravagant love over you, and extend that same grace, patience, and kindness toward yourself. The pursuit of flawlessness will just retard and confuse you. Everybody makes mistakes, and I stand with you. I see when you are struggling and going the wrong ways, your ways, and letting your emotions start to guide and rule your behaviors. But with each new day, forgiveness and grace toward those who turn back to me come, ever ready to give fresh starts and mercy straight from my hands. I am coming personally to bathe you in radiant light, just in pure divine beams of my beams, and remind you of the fact that I am having so much love for you. Now is the time to trust in me. You have an awesome destiny, dreams to chase, and a family to support and nurture. I desire your commitment and allegiance. Your heart is mine. Take this pathway to freedom with all seriousness. I did not create you to be aimlessly tossed about by storms. Be not confused by fair weather friends who for a moment may exalt you just so they may watch you stumble and then point their accusing fingers at you. Do not fear isolation. Yield to my love and trust. Give me childlike, simple faith, deeply believing in my care for you, and you shall never face battles alone. My presence will empower you to triumph over barriers with health and vigor. Pressing on, be assured of full acceptance. Let go of relationships that do not support your soul. I remain to cheer, understand, and keep company without judgment. You come to me without pretenses, not because I demand you to, but because my heart loves me. Show me true devotion. I don't expect much in deeds or public displays. I see beyond. It is true love that I hold very dear to me, not pretended love, mixed with malice toward inmost parts. So precious to me is your loyalty and heartfelt prayer, and bountiful is my reward for the humble in spirit. You have witnessed my love and experienced my deep care for you. Now let this absolute truth sink into you. From now on, all your fears are washed away as I boost your confidence and allay your anxiety. We will take a stroll into victory with a heart full of peace, in the safety of my love, bathing in my calm. This is how it has always been, is now, and shall forever be on this day. If this message has filled your heart with my love, my child, hit the like button as a reflection of the joy I've given you. Let others see your response. I fill you with boldness, cast out your fears, and I heighten confidence in you. I will not allow your struggle to waste time. On the other side of this battle is a reward. I want to change the way that you think about yourself. To me, you are worth more than you will ever know, regardless of your past, failures, and disappointments. My love for you does not waver. All your experiences, in the most prudent way, have been preparing you for the mission I have called you and your family to fulfill. Do not fix your eyes on the weakness of those you love. They too shall grow in vision, in wisdom, and in spiritual stature. The ones you see shall become different. I shall personally be their guide. Do not weary in your praying. This period will end, and rest will return to your family. First, cast your cares, petitions, and fears upon me. Let not anger rob you of that very joy you have pursued. Tame your words, they cut and destroy spirits when comparing is involved. While rules are a must within your household, modulate your voice. It must not be the voice of insult. Discipline with calm discretion. Before corrections with loved ones, take a moment to invite my presence so that heavenly patience and strength may fill you. I will be there to help you set your wrongs right with love. I am with you through day and night, watching you get your sleep. I walk with you in parting. My wisdom has big dreams of plans for you, for I have magnificent purposes for you. Awaken each morning refreshed and hopeful, ready for all with grace and calm. I will not put upon thee more than that which thou art well able to bear. Yet when pressures weigh upon thee, remember, thou hast within thee strength to overcome, for the very wherewithal of conquest already lies within thee. Arise, weep not at all, nor lose any time in lamentation. Just on the other side of this struggle lies thy reward, a trophy in honor of thine endurance, a festivity in commemoration of thy faith, and a harvest of endeavors. I give you power, so you could step into danger, yet go unscathed by treacherous shadows. Stand in a bold confidence. Everything that you hope for lies at the brink of becoming real. Your faith lights the way before your guide, shining so bright to fire up each brand new day. You please me with your devotion, and I, in turn, tell you there shall be miraculous unfolding in your life. My love for you does stretch. Although I do consider this great future lying ahead, do not be afraid of the way to tread, of the testing or the war. As you go, with my name as a shield, stand before every stumbling block. Promise you will not turn for fleeting feelings or be delayed by bit of sickness. I am your healer, supplier, pillar, and shield. I meet your needs, multiply your efforts, fix your thoughts on faith. Of all these, this day, I confer on you with assurance in my sure love. My love never wavers, there to hold you up when you stumble, ready to help you take the next step. Your life is filled with pleasant surprises, limitless possibilities, and many stepping stones leading to even greater victories. A glow on your face and joy in your eyes are created by your faith, which touches everyone around you. The way you treat one another, especially those you are close to, like family members, keeps on reflecting my power and love, working in you and through you, making known to the world the wonders that take place in people who give their hearts to me. Do you hear this? Each struggle crossing your path comes with it a strategic design. Do not fear struggles. Do not allow worry to shake your spirit. Keep pushing on in this way, for I am ever beside you, to fill your days with love, peace, patience, and strength, making them joyful and serene. I love you, child of mine. Come now and rest before me. Lay down your burdens and frustrations, your sad, mad, and fear. Let go, if just for a moment, the weight of this world resting upon your shoulders. Let me pick you up. I see so clearly your exhaustion, dearest one. How rightly I know the sleepless nights spent worrying about things so utterly beyond your control. I have seen you weep till there were no more tears for the losses and injustices. All of the thoughts that, at any given time, trouble you and take away your peace. I have felt with you, my child. I know, in all this, I am with you. You are not alone. You are tired, my dear, so let me take care of you now. Be still before me, comfortable in my presence. Here, there is no pretense, no judgment. Tell me now, what ails your soul? Confide in me. Together, we will find solace and direction. I will speak softly to you, enfolding you with understanding and compassion, for I know more about you than even you know, so I celebrate who you are to me. Perfect, chosen, dearly loved. Yes, I see in you this hunger for connection to community, to friendship. It is in the very fiber of your being, because it is the way I engineered you. Be of good courage, O tender one, for I will send others to travel with you, even as I have ordained, one foot in front of the other, walking with a friend. In the meantime, know that you have me. I am your truest, deepest, most faithful friend. Not one moment am I not thinking of you, wanting the best for you, working on your behalf. You are always on my mind, in my heart. Speak to me of anything, share with me your exhilaration, your sorrow, your anger, your gratitude, all of it. My friendship will fill spaces inside you that you didn't even know were empty. And we really are going to get through this hard season one day at a time. I know how your financial struggles are breaking your heart, precious one. Let's talk about this. After all, sure, money pays for goods and services we need to survive in this world, but it does not set your value or mine. You are priceless to me, so do not attach your value to dollar signs and bank accounts. Walk in freedom from those burdensome perceptions. Trust that I see your monetary needs, and I am able to provide abundantly for you in my way and timing. I have all that you need already prepared for you. Stay close to me now through prayer and reading my words to you in Scripture. Let me fill your mind and spirit with peace and with assurance that I've got this, and I've got you, my darling one. Where you see problems, messes far too big to be fixed, I see opportunities. I am able to take the difficult, disappointing, even devastating situations you might find yourself in and, in the end, bring something upbuilding and redeeming out of that. I work in wise and mysterious ways to not only sustain you through it all, but to use them as the crucible to transform you into the very image of the strong, compassionate person I designed you to be. Whenever you feel hopeless, hold on to me, the God of hope. I will breathe upon you courage, peace, clarity, and comfort. Please share with me your broken relationships. This is something both of us need to sort out. I never wanted you to go this route all by yourself. Now breathe with me. Center down in my love for you, not in their hurtful words and actions. Their judgments don't get to define you. What I say about you is what matters. You are chosen. You are precious. You are beloved. Center down into that truth as we unpack the pain of your broken way of being with others. Be assured of forgiveness and reconciliation. But know that it will take time, for healing indeed is a process. Walk thou with me, close beside you, through each section of the way. When memories become so vivid that you feel you are going to be pulled into a past of wanting to criticize, blame, and hate, call on me at that moment. Share your anger and hurt honestly with me. Scream out your frustrations. If that is what you need to do, then we will become still, and I will gently speak mine to you. I desire to make you see things differently, for your sake and for those affected by resentment. I desire to sow in you any pity and goodwill, my baby. The more you submit to me, the powerful seeds of forgiveness and restoration will naturally germinate and bear good fruit in time, beauty from ashes. Take your heart in my hand now. Let me hold you until the storm subsides. Every new day brings forth new manifestations of coming in contact with my healing love more and more deeply. My dear one, you have been through so much, mistreatment, neglect, and abuse, the impact of which cannot be underestimated. The trauma you endured changed how your brain works, how you experience the world and yourself. So much was taken from you, but I want you to know, dear child, that I saw you, and I did bind up your wounds with my touch. I know all your pain, and every tear that you cry is saved by me. I heal that which was hurt. Bring yourself nearer, and allow me to sort out those broken places that taunt you to hope no more in life. We are on this journey of healing, in which the binds of hurt from the past are now unraveled so that you can move unfettered into a future I have for you. I make new things. The old will go away, beauty from ashes. And remember, I've promised you that the years the locusts have eaten will be restored unto you. Can you trust me with this, my love? And I declare over you, in my mighty name, right now any generational curses from your family of origin are being smashed. You have inherited my blessings alone. I release you to cut your own trail. Where any darkness remains, together we will let my brilliant light shine and dispel it. There is, now, no condemnation for those who belong to me. Put that heavy mantle of others' expectations down there. Let go of this idolatry. Free yourself from demonizing mama, father, or grandpa, or systems that failed you. I break off that distortion, and I call forth your true identity. You are my beloved child. in whom I am well pleased. We will walk together to be made whole. Now come and dream with me. Envision your life filled with joy, peace, and purpose, for I am creating it. What are the hopes teeming with that crowd your imagination and cause your spirit to soar? Share everything and don't hold back with me. What your heart dreams about are gifts, imprints of how I designed you to navigate your way through this world. They hold clues about why you are here and how you are equipped to bless others. Let's unwrap those gifts together. Remember, a few of your dreams may look hopelessly unattainable at the moment, but remember also, I am the God of the impossible, restoring dignity to the marginalized, bringing justice to the oppressed, creating beauty from the barren places. That's who I am. This is what I do. I see an abundant life, full of meaning, adventure, and celebration for you. Let me rise in you now, those places hard to reach. All things are possible with me, my love. Walk on in faith and in knowing that. I know how there may be times your path ahead seems desolate and uncertain. You can't see how your hopes can manifest in concrete ways. When your sight becomes blurred by fatigue and doubt engulfs your thoughts, then come to me. Be still. Beloved, I am here to guide and uplift you with my words. Join this community by subscribing, and let my message of hope and love bring you peace and inspiration every day. Let us work the garden of your soul. There, ensconced in my love, vision will clear and hope will spring to life again. Once more, my dreams for you will be ignited to set fire to light your path, one step at a time. Clarity descends, my beloved. Ahead of you lies that meaningful, adventurous life. Dare you trust me with the timing and detail? Rest yourself in me for the time being, knowing that I have been at this task and will be finished. Ah, my love, let sadness clasp thee once more. Right when joy had finally found thee, sorrow found a way to rob thee of peace. Come, let me face this head on. Wherefore such gloom? What aileth thy spirit this night? Yes, I do know what thoughts and events are driving these feelings. But what really gets me is when you open up with me. How feelings find a place where they can be carefully looked at and worked through. So go right ahead, my dear, and tell me all that's been bothering you right now. I don't want you to hold back anything, really. Now, wasn't that a cathartic release? Clearing out your mind opens space for new perspectives to take root. It sharpens your vision, which emotion has for a time dulled. The truth of my song brings clarity on soft wings of grace as I speak it over you in the quiet. You, my baby, my dear one, are never alone, not in a million years. My spirit is one with yours for all time. I'm always laboring for your own good, creating beauty, even if it's not apparent to you yet. Just stay close to me, and you will see my whole master plan with eyes that can see. Years from now, in the story of your life, you will find my character in the details. Incubating in every crisis is meaning. In time and in those very painful situations, I am giving birth to something new and overflowing with hope. I redeem them. Hardship will only tenderize you, getting your heart ready to receive more of me. It is the biggest stretcher of empathy ability, part of this transformation into Christ-likeness. One day, you will see how perfectly purposeful it all has been. For now, remain ever near me, allowing my peace to permeate your soul. I've got this, and I've got you. You know that I consider you a most special delight, my dear one. I rejoice at the person you are becoming through this journey of intimacy with me. Keep taking risks as you lean into my love. Talk to me about everything that happens, significant or small, in your life. Come share your excitement when dreams actually come to pass. We will rejoice together. Let me console you when friends are fickle or funds are few. Pour out all your wrath and woe so hope and joy can rush in. I cherish these times with you, my treasured child. Your future is still unwritten. An innumerable set of possibilities lies ahead for you. Let fear or strange voices not dilute all that I have prepared for you. Hold on to my dreams that set your soul on fire. Dreams of a lifetime where your purpose will eventually be brought to life. Stay soft and willing. Let me water your gifts and nourish your calling. Be patient with my time. Soon an opportunity will avail itself to you. For the present, fix your gaze solely on me, my lifestyle, my longings, my heart for you and for the world. Shut out distractions that vie for preeminence in your mind. Break those soul ties to those who want to hold you captive or limited. I'll take you further, but first you must get over it, child. Fear still has a hold on you, I know. Listen for my voice of courage, singing so loudly deep within your own spirit. Doubt races in your mind, trying to paralyze your dreams. But there is power in you from my spirit residing in you. Beloved, what adventure works within your heart? Drink deep from that well of living water inside of you, and share it all with me. Let's cultivate more deeply the seeds of inspiration evolving within the fertile soil of your heart. Personally, I shall cultivate the grandest visions of you, dear heart. Cultivation requires an alliance between discipline, grace, and faith. In such a fertile endeavor, I am already confident. Lean hard upon me as I walk beside you. I shall revere each act of courage. Whenever you stumble, my mighty arms are swift to save you. Whenever you fly in faith, my plaudits are resounding. Look not away, but toward me only. My smile, raised upon delight over you, is filled with strength like no other. Let me speak to you concerning relationships. Dear little lamb, this is always a touchy subject, particularly in light of what you have been through. You see, I made you for relationships, but living in a fallen world makes everything more complicated. Lonely independence may feel safer for a season, but you were born to be interdependent within community. Let me tell you more about this. First of all, I will never jump ship, nor will I ever abandon you. I alone can fulfill your heart's deepest desires. I, your heavenly daddy, have asked you into perfect oneness with me. Our relationship, unbreakable, completely secure, satisfyingly deep. We are in this together forever. You are mine, and there is nothing that will ever change that. Is that a consoling thought to you, my child? Let it be soothing. The friendships made here, in turn, mirror traits of my nature beyond this intimate relationship. In mutual healthy attachment, you give and receive care from both parties. Enjoying others builds humility and thankfulness in you. To serve their needs builds compassion and generosity in you. Authenticity breeds freedom and courage for both of you. A reciprocal relationship should make each feel both needed and safe, valued, challenges to growth, and affirmed. You see, interdependence can be so filled with glory through my design, but living in a fallen, broken world adds layers of complexity to relationships. I know you have weathered it, my love, but it breaks my heart that you had to go through it. Please talk to me about those friendships. Let's bring everything into the light, all the memories, words, and tears. Of course, I already know all of this, but somehow it's different when you say it directly to me. Pain doesn't rule once it comes out in words. Now, in this tender place with only you and me, thank you for letting me in. Sweetheart, I care and have these ways to help you begin metabolizing it so that healing can start to happen. Just breathe slowly with me. There you go. Again, nice and slow. Once more. In and out. There. Now relax and just rest in my arms. Again, let your painful memories fade as you keep me and our bond in focus. Perfect love casts out fear, my child. Let me help you. We will get you there one step at a time. Today, just soak in my perfect love for you. It is enough. I am enough. Oh, dearest, I know you must be so tired. Now rest from all your stresses and sleep with the soundness of heaven. It's getting too noisy with the many thoughts in your head, and rest just eludes you. Let my voice of transcendent grace break through the silence. The worries that amass in these quiet times dissipate when you focus on me, my child. Nothing about what you are facing will ever be a surprise to me. I have purposes for every experience you go through. You are safe in my care. So let go of control and believe I am working it all for your ultimate good. I know better than you what that entails. So just talk to me when anxieties try to crush your spirit. Remember, I inhabit your praises. Make a habit of glorifying me with all that is within you. That unleashes the celestial power into your behalf, more than all the worrying in the world could ever dream of doing. Focus your mind firmly on me in the here and now, and sense my perfect peace washed over your soul. The flow of tranquility runs in plenty here, in our secret, quiet place. Drink deeply, beloved child. Allow my living water to wash away your darkness and restore your soul. And when you grow weary or overwhelmed again, return to me. Together, we can handle anything. Lean on me with confidence in my boundless wisdom and love. Beloved child, if this message has reached deep within you, press that like button as a sign of your trust in my love. Let it be a small act of faith. My dear child, just give me a moment of your time. Now, this here is no mistake or coincidence for that matter, that you are having to listen to me now. For that echo in your heart, I think it is the call of yearning, and reacting to that, I am standing right here. You should very well understand that all I want for you is to believe in me now and ever after, for I shall not let you down ever. At every moment, I speak to you with all my love. My aim is to see you blossom, bestow blessings upon you, and make you feel the holy anointment I put upon you. Remember that you have changed. You no longer walk in the struggles of yesterday, nor are you limited by any mistakes or by chains laid upon you from those who belittle and doubt your worth. Rise up, for you are free. Today you arise from the prison of your captivity of mind. I shatter every spiritual bondage. You are no longer held back by evil habits or the lusts of those who wish you evil. You are my dear child, my beloved. My love for you is great, much more than you can imagine, a mighty divine force rejuvenating your faith. Today, you shall be strong, you shall arise. Hold and joyfully receive the empowerment that I am placing before you. You will hear my voice even in your sleep. Feel my presence as you awake. And wherever you go, be filled with courage. You will walk on embers, unbitten, though tempestuous seas vainly seek to engulf you. Be up and doing, that's it. Step out upon the water, but at each step, mind how you step forward. Never take your eyes off your dreams, the beautiful place you're supposed to end up. Let my blessings flow behind you, and in their force, they shall be a river strong, to hew the steeples off the way, and cut down mountains high, and choke the path of brambles thick, and bar the city gates, and open wide the door. No power shall turn aside such blessings. Wherever your road takes you, my love surrounds you, reaching the furthest corners of where you will find my peace, my grace, and my blessing. My love for you is so deep that it cannot be defined by human terms. Only feel it, embrace it, and receive it in faith. In the days ahead, I will show myself to you in supernatural ways. Be not afraid that anything will lack, for I have promised. I am your supplier, always watching over your circumstances and needs. Do not struggle over the battles you are facing at this time. Close your eyes, remember what I've told you, and your mind and heart will be at peace. Much awaits for you. Knock on those doors with daring. Do this fearlessly. When you open your mouth, I will fill it with words. Make the step forward for effect today. Do not be held back by the twin robbers of fear. Therefore don't you arise and continue. The windows of heaven will also open upon you. I will cover you with abundant, real blessings, and you shall overflow with the provision. You shall be delivered from death and from the financial burden. The more you believe to receive, the more you shall give, and bless and invest. From today into eternity, day, month, year, you will continue to reap and to sow. Therefore, keep coming back to these words and ruminating upon them until the point of grasping. My directive obedience, mulling over my teachings, do. It is time that you awake and your faith catch on fire and develop and speed up. The plan I have for you, to not look back on past defeats and guilt, to choose to persist, to fight every day, and learn to ignore the whispers and the attacks. Forgive while move on, and leave the past behind by moving forward. My words will keep you safe. Your faith will be your weapon. I shall guide you in all things that you come to face. Choose to endure, for I give you the strength to persevere. Remember, I am your shepherd, your provider. I know everything you need and will cover you in all that you lack and even more. Say it with your words and your whole heart that you want to be going on, living, believing. Do not be disturbed by disturbing news. I know what I am doing. I am the All-High with my powers. I can still stormy winds, cleave the sea, make a highway for you to walk even in turbulent waters, lift you from sickness, cure your body, and soothe your soul. Mine are the tears that are gathered when the world brings pain or suffering to your doorstep. In thine faith take refuge, love, and believe. My presence shall again enfold you, and my love and peace shall engulf you in your desperate times. Surely, time itself cannot heal, only I can, and there shall not be a scar left. The trials of life have not hurt you, they made you grow and be wiser. I will also not burden you anymore with the memories of the painful experiences. My hands were pierced upon the cross, I suffered for you, washing away your sins in my sacrifice, giving you my grace, and lightening your heart's burdens and its sorrows. Joyful and sorrowful, healthy and ill, my presence shall never leave you. This is my solemn promise. I will work mighty miracles in your life, showing what is possible when my word is embraced and practiced by a humble heart, one that accepts both trials and blessings. I will change challenging circumstances into blessings. Trials and tests will lead you to a better place through conflicts that make you strong and through situations that will increase your wisdom. If I allow this, it is for your good. If I said I'm going to be with you and protect you from hurt, it's because I will. You're going to prosper as I have decreed. Every good thing you get will be multiplied and blessed. Just believe without doubt, not letting the failures of your past hold you back. If you trust in me with your heart. Also trust in my forgiveness for complete blessings. Ignore the accuser. Do not pay attention to criticisms or slanders, for they shall not occupy your mind. Shut out envious words that would be spoken about your future. Instead, feel my hand upon your heart, and you shall be filled with joy, peace, hope, faith, and confidence. I will fill your life with joy and put praise on your lips. I will transform your life. From heaven, blessings shall fill your home. You shall no longer be slaves of debt and past financial blunders. And though the world is tough, with a scarcity of this and that, even then look at everything around you with a pair of spiritual eyes. Be constantly on the lookout for open doors and opportunities. Treat everyone you meet with respect and courtesy. I will bring special people into your life to help you. Be pleasant, affable, and courteous with everyone. Do as I am, for I am going to bless you, and through you I am going to do great things beyond your imagination. When things go rough, then the fine things I am about to do with you will manifest. You will be up while others are down. You will testify to this occult wisdom being read and heard by you. With many, I share, not all believe. Others turn away from my gifts. Excuses they make and listen to those who keep them in bondage to misery, sin, pain, and sorrow, even trying to separate them from my blessings, words, and promises. But I want to tell you that I love you. Believe in me so you won't miss my blessings. I know you are different. I've seen it many times. I know thou art with me, and I really love thee. Blessed be this day. Thou art in my hands, under my protection. Do not fear those that are against thee, since they shall have contention with me. Yes, your problems are many, yet I shall set you free. They that contend with thee shall become mixed up and also ashamed. Even now thou shalt see how they compass thee around, yet I shall do my part. I will help thee. A few days, and thou shalt look around, and thy enemies none shall be. Much people in wrath can't be on a par with you because they can't defeat you. And they don't know and understand that your greatest friend is your God and Savior, who defends you. Believe and have faith, for with me, nothing is impossible. Trust and act, I am with thee. Act and go, for I have fortified your faith and strengthened you to walk upon the waters. You will battle and overcome all the forces of darkness, for the shackles of fear no longer bind you. The cares and the terrors of the past are now behind you. Raise the sword and keep fighting. Brace yourself now for the upcoming blessings. You shall claim the land lying before you. I'll give you answers and solutions for everything at all times. I have anointed you with my Spirit to heal and uplift many hearts. I will bless your family, and peace and harmony will fill your home. Soon you will begin to see a change. My presence will dominate your home. All those harmful forces of ill that pained you will vanish hence, and will come never again. Come to me, and you will find rest for your soul. In my promises, in my word, in myself alone, put your trust, for I am your God, your rock, your health, your strength, your salvation. You will never stumble if you take my hand. I am your protector, your Lord, your healer. My beloved child, share this light with those who need it most. Pass this message on to uplift the weary hearts around you. Now affirm with all your might that you believe in me and hold on to your faith like it was your firstborn. I love you. It goes without saying that I have been, I am, and I will never be detached from you. Pray for your family. It is indispensable, for the power of prayer coming from you is beneficial and strong. So many rhythms you already passed over by the way I answered whenever my presence seemed to strike gently at your heart. The dilemmas your family have been facing now have been causing trials. Even as they smile, deep within they are hurting. Come to my altar on bended knees. Begin to intercede and cry. I will envelop your family with a spiritual shield. I will not allow the enemy to hurt them. I will save them from sickness and accidents. I will bless them with wisdom. I will open doors that seem to be closed. They will find many hidden favorable opportunities. I will anoint you with my power, my peace, my serenity, and my inspiration, that you may have kind words toward your beloved ones. Never utter rough words to them. Truly feel their sentiments in the positions wherein they go through hard times. In the moment you are by their side, embrace them in your arms, caress their heads, and in that caress, pray. My anointing will flow through your hands. My fire will remove from their souls all sorrow. I will break every chain and be a balm in their heart. Let my word be known to them. Remember not my words in your house. My name will be on every lip with respect. There will be a slow disintegrating of problems, and in your family, my glory will be restored. You will see a day when you will rejoice and can witness the transformation that has taken place in their verticals. Their character is going to grow up, and many who look as if they are lost are going to get direction and are going to receive the blessings that I have for them. Those are the days which you need to come close to me. Do not be discouraged by the negative things that you see. I have a master plan, and the purpose is always executed, unrivaled by anything. There must be one in your family who trusts me wholly, truly, and who, while praying for his family, does so with unshakable faith. It is you. Pray for your family and the doors can be moved. Success can be yours. I love you, and I love them too. Rest on me, for I hold your present in my hands, your future in my heart. The blessings, henceforth, to be yours in life will be an evidence of my grace. While you believe and treasure my word, those who desire to see you humbled shall be astonished at the works of supernatural occurrences I will do in these days. Your heart I will lift, and tears I will wipe from your face. giving peace and filling mouth with laughter. Come, engage me once and again daily by my promises. Open your Bible, be quiet, and feed the hunger of your poor heart. Get stronger. Feel how strength is much more than all the years you have been receiving it. Many times you look up, waiting for the skies to make some sign, but now I tell you to look up, because I am already responding to your prayers and requests. I'm granting your requests in line with my will, so that you realize genuine prosperity and that your life is filled with freedom and blessings. Abundance that comes into your life from me will have no pain attached to it. You can't mount debt or mortgage your future. No one can take away or rob what I give you. Look then upon yourself not as unworthy, and do not see yourself as undeserving for the many blessings which I lay at your door, for they are yours. I give them to you because I love you, and I wish blessings for you. Be it also known that to steal your blessings and rob of your dreams, the adversary will begin to plant a doubt within your heart. I give you wisdom to know the things which indeed are, and separate those who give good counsel from those who fornicate the truth with lies. They will speak of kind words to you, pretending to love you, but when they see you trapped in their nets, they will try to harm you. Be on the alert. I caution you to look out and disregard the nets created by your enemies. I promise security and watching over you. Pray every day, and in this way, I will shield you in my presence. Continue, then, to trust in me and my word and waver not. I shall surround your home and family with my divine forces. Let not your mind have doubts. For your life is cradled by my love and your hands are locked in mine. Continue on in tasks. Climb the hard walls of discouragements. Keep eyes on the future and keep on believing so that you may win and thrive. Have confidence in me, for I am your Father in heaven. Speak to me, and I shall hear. This should be so easy, because I am your closest friend. I know you because I made you. Let us spend time together. I mean you to know me better. Speak to me of your fears, your family and your problems. Pour out your heart, for when you talk to me, it soothes your inner torment and calms the storm in your mind. And by expressing how you feel, you learn to trust, and miracles start to happen. For today is the day you let me hear everything you need to say, but more importantly, listen to all my replies. I'm not here to judge you, to scold you, or to remind you of your faults. From my spirit, I whisper inaudibly to you in endless affirmation that I love you, awaiting eagerly every morning for you to awake with a longing for me, for you to love me. Your words of love are your worship, your praises rising like the morning sun to my throne. Filling your life with my love and protection, my presence reminds you, in all your trials, I am present, ready to help. There is no good thing I shall deny you by asking. In everything you ask to bless, I shall make haste. In my love, trust to me your mind, your heart. Entrust unto me your concerns, grinding down your faith and dreams, and surrender your frowns that cause you to doubt my love. For these mental storms, my back you do not need to bear alone. Just don't let the winds of despair drag you through the streets of sorrow. Whose voice will you listen to? The cries of despondency, the lies of failure, or the loving tone in which I speak to you? You don't have to strive in agony when I've shown you time and again that if you believe in my word, I will open the gates of heaven wide for you. For you see, my child, my children are not children of darkness. My spirit reiterates, reaffirms wherever you are. Yes, it is no coincidence that you stumble upon me now, in whatever corner of the world you are in. For, child, I have seen how the ordeals of existence have taken their toll upon you, how the enemies from the past have struck you so hard, and how, in consequence, you received the wound of today. But I am here, right now, to save you from this anguish if you want me to guard you under my wings and encase you under my refuge. Beg you with all you have deep within to listen intently, read keenly, and read truly, for I ask for your belief, Neither of us wants you to go through this anymore. These present afflictions are not the outpouring of my anger, nor a judgment, for immense and eternal is my love for you. My arms are to lift you, to heal your despair, and to lead you out of failure. You are to rise even if weary, even if your heart is still aching and weighed down by the pain. Take steps of faith, trust in me again, and you will experience miraculous healing. The moment you decide to believe in me, every step you make brings strength and complete healing. Stand up now, for your life is going to change, and tomorrow will be different. Why? Because I love you, I am with you, and that is all you need to know. Today you might be hurt, you might be sad, but as I talk to you while you listen and read this, peace, joy, strength, and faith are filling your heart. I am imploring my tender love, because that is the story of your life. A new era of restoration and recovery is coming. You will regard the blessings once lost to have come back, and I will open before you nail-barred doors. I will shower countless blessings on you. These blessings will bring about prosperity and comfort in the soul. From here, walk with crunching confidence that your God and Heavenly Father, full of love for you, is ever present, igniting in you passionate regard to live a life full of purpose and meaning. Do you strongly wish to observe and heed your King and Lord's command, and never be ashamed to believe in me and in my word? Rejoice over the marvels I am going to work in your life and for your family. Everybody who has faith in me is entitled to get his voice across to me and enjoy the fruit of his faith and obedience. Just wait for extraordinary, wondrous miracles soon, and you will see many positive changes in your loved ones' lives that will fill you with joy. So even in those tough times, times of pain, rest assured that I will not leave you, and with you, in every moment and every place. I am here to help you, and you can speak with me with assurance and trust. Still, it is crucial that you learn to listen too. Lose yourself in my written word, for within it, I will speak directly to your heart, and you shall feel my touch as I imbue within you my spirit. You shall find a strength that is without wavering because it is of me. Give in. Tell me that every day you shall find me with love and belief. I shall be there, waiting upon you. And of a truth, you may be assured that I love you. I have come to communicate with you, to touch your heart just at this most opportune moment when you need me. The love I have for you is unlimited, sincere, and without end. Not even your own mistakes or sins can separate you from such a great love as I have for you. Even in days when you have been far away from me, a tender hand was extended to you, freeing you from that which bound you and dimmed your will to live. Whenever you call unto me, I am here. When you cry out in your darkest hours, I open the doors of my heart wide, seeing you kneel. My eyes look upon you with kindness, and my grace envelops you. Although you have to walk through treacherous and rough ways, my light will simply glow in your life, depressing all sorts of darkness. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. I chose the moment of your coming into this world, and there is nothing that takes place in your life that does not reflect my desire for you. You may not understand or appreciate my workings in your life at the moment, but one day you will see that all that I have done is for your sake, to further strengthen you, to further your development, and even further because I always have the best plans for you. It is my desire to lift you up to higher pinnacles of faith and commitment. I want to put a flashing sword in your hand, where you will say a word and such wonders be worked around you. Do not think that your mind was unable to do with what I am so zealously desirous of doing in you, lest all those doubts be put far from you. Know who thou art, a child of the Most High, a potent warrior filled with resolve, strength, and predestined to win. Surely you believe this, that it's only truth that love can hold and welcome. Surely, you're not born to cower and crumple at the feet of defeat. Beyond these trials, which by your faith you will now overcome, waits the splendid blessing of victory. Amen. Beloved, I am here to guide and uplift you with my words. Join this community by subscribing, and let my message of hope and love bring you peace and inspiration every day. My child, you are reading these words today because I have a very major message for this moment. I am listening to your cry attentively. Your concerns are not falling on deaf ears. I come to you today with a heart full of fatherly love. As your creator, I would like to share with you some divine wisdom that will help lighten up that inner self and lead you through life's turbulent waters. I am the Lord your God, always heeding your cries. Protectively, I watch over you to guide you when confusion or adversity is encountered along your sojourn through this terrestrial realm. You will encounter souls with envy in their hearts, having ill will toward you and like to see you hurt. Take this as a gentle warning. Be discreet as to whom you confide in. Though they may come with smiling faces, behind the facade, for a moment, can be hidden malice. These honeyed words may conceal sharp lies that are aimed to corrode your spirit. Stand resolute against such serpents that plot against you. Their envy mirrors their own inner dysfunction. You are mortal, with flesh bearing your soul, so there may be times when your trust is betrayed and you are wounded in heart. You may question your worth after you have been beguiled by false angels. Yet, remember, other people's fickle words do not determine your intrinsic worth. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, having a soul spark that is unique and having a pivotal place in this tapestry of existence. And when the sting of betrayal, so willing to take precedence, tries to dull your inner light, flee unto me, unburden your every care, self-doubts, and dread in my encircling embrace. My presence shall flood your entire being with deep peace, and my love shall enfold you like a protective cocoon. Let no harsh judgments dim your God-given glow or steal away your confidence. My love for you is immeasurable, my mercy toward you, boundless. Though things around you stir up chaotically, my love never changes, my upholding hand and your victory is sure. Sow your social network with souls that care and support genuinely. Cultivate relationships based on truth, loyalty, and mutual respect. These shall stand as strong pillars against storms, shining lamps in darkness. Seek those who see the real you, those who burn fire under your growth and light sparks for your joy. Those who keep nudging you in light towards your potential, even when all looks lost. Keep away from relatives who only become friends in good times, hoping to ride their own waves of good fortunes from your successes. The wisdom here is this: readily make yourself a gift to others for the enrichment of their lives by your goodwill, but for souls that nourish malicious designs, while elementary courtesy may be in order, wisely back away from entanglements that sow bitterness. Stand in the authority that I vested in you. Follow your calling resolutely, unaffected by detractors' schemes. Be assured that I have equipped you with everything you will need to chase your dreams and overcome hurdles. In weakness or hesitation, my spirit has been there to support and teach you. In all things, feel free to call on my might, standing beside you. Never hesitate to call on me throughout all your seasons. I am always by your side and always listening, encouraging, and leading the way to go. Find the courage through intimacy with me to stand before trials and to speak boldly the truth. I exhort you today to return good for evil, to overcome bitterness with the power of love, to nurture a heart overflowing with compassion. Resist the currents that would come against you by eroding your capacity to be benevolent. You have an unbreakable strength, a divine spark like mine, for I have created you in my image. The willingness with which you walk in my ways is your witness that my invincible might and effulgent glory rest in you. Let the light I have lit inside you blaze bright, even in the darkness of adversity. Your uniqueness is not a liability, but an asset. Very often, detractors who spew envy and contempt feel intimidated by your authenticity and brilliance. Do not be intimidated, but press on in confidence, knowing you will never have to go through this gauntlet alone. Your Heavenly Father stands unwaveringly beside you to lift you up every time you stumble, to dry your tears when sorrows cascade. Trust yourself fully in my infinite wisdom and everlasting love, love which never fails to win the battle against jealousy and untruths. Refuse to give others lies, space to frame your identity, or steal the peace that I bequeath. You are treasured beyond measure, no matter the words that demean, and know in unshakable ways. Turn a deaf ear to schemes meant to undermine you. Find refuge in my gentle care and step forward with boldness. I'll empower you to rise above every challenge or accusation. I give you today my inextinguishable peace and vigilant safekeeping. My timing is flawless and performs in perfect synchronicity with your soul's journey. My seeming silences are not a withdrawal of affection, but a promise of greater things ahead. What I have in store will far eclipse your requests. Not only will I give you what is requested, but I will also give you wisdom to cherish and protect these blessings. Those long-held dreams are coming to life right before your very eyes. Get ready for a season of full measure, pouring out and open doors. New friendships founded on sincerity will rise to the surface. Let go of relationships poisoning your growth, people constantly criticizing and bringing you down. Their minds are turning over plots against you. But I want your peace and joy to abound. Look for relationships that will stretch your capacity, not those which box you in. And when desperation seems to close over you, call on me and I will answer. Listen carefully. As you read these words, I empower them to transform you. Be reminded again that my voice brings one strengthening influence, to instill hope in you. Every sentence engraves my commandments in your heart. Question yourself this: who is going to hurt you when I, the Lord of hosts, stand as an immovable sentinel watching every step you take? Do you know of someone who wants to do you harm? Then bring their name before my throne. Bow your head in my presence and shut your eyes to commit that person into my hands. Their souls are in darkness, but you must not let that poison all your purity with bitterness. How often I have spoken to your spirit. Now your spiritual senses are stirring, your vision of eternal reality becoming sharp and clear. Now you know without a doubt that my loving kindness is real, not some fleeting vision. I have recorded your name in the book of life, recording each cry, each request you've made. So I urge you, be brave and patient. My timing is perfect, never too early, never too late. Trouble is my refuge, danger, my defense. You are my full supply. My continual support will not run out. No, it shall not ever end with your descendants. Now, do not be anxious, for I shall never leave you. Illness or wound of body or mind, I am the healing. Open trust in me, honesty before me, obedience to my ways, persistence in prayer, and unswerving allegiance, these I desire. Hear my cry, answering in confidence and trust. Patience enduringly makes known my promises. Don't worry about what's ahead. Your responsibility is only to trust and obey, day by day. Anxiety betrays a lack of trust in my loving care and my sovereign control. Yes, there are times when weariness obscures your thoughts and frustration is born. Even then, I am working for you, not against you. Even now, I am setting before you a banquet of lavish blessings as your adversaries look on in helpless dismay. I will lift you high and esteem you in their very eyes. I will make you a vessel to bring many to salvation by guiding you in my spirit into previously unknown dimensions, inspired by your very own testimony of resilient faith against all odds. You are going to enter an age of miracles, a witness of incredible things in your life and in the lives of your loved ones. Start preparing your heart for the things about to be revealed. Begin to walk in the spiritual character, humility, gentleness, and patience. Guard your heart from self-reliance, and never forget that I am the giver of all gifts. Set regular time aside to meet with me and seek my face. Prepare your spirit to receive new dimensions of joy. My love runs deeper than the oceans. Do you really believe in my extravagant love for you? Challenges are ephemeral, but my righteousness and peace will have the final say. Grasp my hand, then, with faith that will not let go, and together we'll ride every raging storm to still greater authority and anointing as co-heirs in my kingdom. Know this: As adversity seemed to swallow you up, when abandonment met your soul and you were lost, you were never abandoned. And while judgment was cast or some turned their backs on you, yet I was faithful, your invisible ally to the awakening. And so, you pressed on, resilience with a faith that's so often been buffeted but never quite vanquished. You will be going forward, from glory to ever-increasing glory, my magnificent grace sustaining you. My mercies are new every morning. My faithfulness endures through all generations. I won't ever leave you or forsake you, my treasured child. Precious child, your super thanks helps carry God's truth to those in need. By clicking the super thanks button, you partner with me in spreading His light. In return, may you be showered with abundant blessings. My child, I speak to you now that I may comfort, give you hope, and surely secure you in this time of turmoil. I stand by you in my love, though storms rage all around you. The tears that fall are not in vain. Sorrow in time shall turn to joy. The loneliness you feel shall shift to contentment in my presence. The future stands bright, though shadows yet linger. All that is terrible in you will pass before too long, and all these hills that now overshadow you, overhang you, shall start falling one by one. Then when overwhelming freedom gushes upon you like a flood, race to me with outstretched arms. I will clasp you to my bosom like only a father can. We are not done just yet. Even though your legs be weary, I will keep on renewing your strength. The road to come is golden. It is safe. Do not lose sight of it, not to lose hope. This moment belongs to us. Let nothing postpone us. Together we shall walk into sunrise. Draw back that shroud of gloom that wraps your spirit. Let my light flood every place within. Let my voice not hear those whispers of fear. I will clear away the cobwebbed memories. I fill spaces empty for so long. Make room for me, and I will dwell and live in you. By me, full to the very brim in your book of dreams will be visions wondrous ready for you. Before time was, while stars were yet unformed, I saw you and loved you. And now, heaven exalts, because you have given me the highest place in your heart. Together we have sweet fellowship, but lurking all about are dangers, waiting to consume those good gifts I give you. Stay on the path, and I shall guide you. My spirit given unto you shall keep you from many snares. Now reach not for the lures and lures of attention and approbation the world seems. Attached to the baited hook, you will find only emptiness. But come unto me as you are. Pour out your heart to me in full assurance of my love. I strengthen and protect you through the wisdom in my word. In its pages wait parables to guide your steps, testimonies to stir your faith, songs to lift your spirit. Learn from those who walked this road before you. Frail as they sometimes were, by faith they overcame. They shut the lions' mouths, quashed kingdoms, worked righteousness, obtained promises, and weak as they were, grew strong in battle, and turned foreign armies to flight. Their eyes rest upon the unseen and eternal mass of glory, which is in my right hand. The same hope I give you. The trials which are upon you in this hour are not to be compared to the joy that is set before each one in my own presence. You shall find a refuge filled with only love and acceptance. In it are mercy, grace, and deep peace for an aching soul. Turn from the vain offerings of the world. Choose rather that better portion which I give. A tempest stirs and rages through every sphere of life. Kingdoms crumble. Riches take wings. The doors of opportunity slam shut. But underneath my wing, you can rest secure and undisturbed, and the chaos can't touch you because your place in my kingdom is set. Even then will the blessings flow, without ceasing, into your life. I shall not be in want. The power will rise in your heart to pursue every good task. Even though your enemies taunt and accuse, fear nothing. In the weariness that bends your back, take my hand. I will lead you afield to a quiet sanctuary for restoration. My voice shall speak softly unto you there, reminding you of my constant nearness. You may cling to my mighty arm for strength. Here is a place of refuge for your tired heart. Open your heart today to the word I speak for you alone. Hope still listens. I have listened to your lamentations. The desolate journey is almost over. Obstacles put up in your face shall come crashing down. No enemy may obstruct my way or sever you from my giftedness. You have all it takes to get through this rough patch. But now, more than ever, it is high time that you seek me most earnestly in prayer. Arise with spiritual ears alert to catch my voice. Sit deep in the scriptures' purging streams. Open hands, draw near to drink from my heart a gush of grace. To find a quiet space to meet there with me, to speak and to hear with deepest longing. Dwell wrapped by my overwhelming presence, as an enwrapping cloak of sunlight. Be still and know that I am God. I will speak deep within, with truths you need for the days ahead. And standing like a watchman, my peace, a peace of soul surpassing understanding, shall guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. You can go forward now, confident that the way opens before you. Where you lack courage or insight, I will provide all that is needed, every step. Come to my embracing arms when you cannot find consolation. Lean against my strong beating heart for a while. Let me fill you up. Be grateful today for health that flows still in your veins, provision on your table, and dear ones gathered under your roof. In all these things, my tender care for you shows forth. Name them and taste gratitude. Behold the compassion that attends you. And note, too, the little graces wherewith I like to adorn the pathway of every day, the rhythmic lilt of the chorus of bird voices that is a hymn of thanksgiving to me, the flung, dappled pattern of shade from the trees. I planted long ages past. Helpers, kind helpers, I send you. All speak to you, loudly, of the hand of a mother reaching out ever in blessing to her child. Do not sink into the dark abyss of sorrow. My love is a shining light, driving away every shadow. Look up oft to imbibe its golden light. Let faith lift up through wings of high renewed hope. The problems stacking against you will disappear quickly, as mist before the morning sun. Stand fast, the enemy's plot will not work. Their mocks and jests shall dissolve before my strong right arm. You will step from the flame astonished at your abrupt change of luck. And every tear shall be turned into laughter, every loss I will restore 100-fold. Songs of rejoicing shall well up to thrill your soul. Lift high your hallelujah. My words are seeds sown in you to bring forth a bountiful harvest. That which I have spoken, whether it be healing, provision, or salvation, it shall blossom in the fullness of time. Nothing opposes my promises, taking root and ripening to fruition. From here on they will blossom, and behold the wondrous turnarounds. New strength, coursing through your frame, will bring stability, finances, shrinking debts, sweetened and strengthened family bonds. Everywhere and in every direction I will overflow new mercies. For this overflow to pour from you, you must trust unwaveringly my true heart toward you. Release your death grip on past pains, that I might wash them clean. Work in perfect harmony with my spirit at work within you to shape my likeness. The past is now behind you, the future is unfolding, and new things lie ahead. Before long, my handiwork will be shown openly to all with wonderment. But eyes must first see through superficial woes to my presence overshadowing churning waters of life, changing, resurrecting, and bringing forth joy and fruitfulness where formerly sadness and desolation prevailed. Wonders are close at hand. Meanwhile, keep your eyes steadily upon me. Circumstances must not be allowed to becloud your faith and to attract your love and loyal devotion from me, the only one rightfully demanding your all. I am the Lord of Lords, and my love for you shall not fail. Abide in hope. A great abundance of blessings speeds your way even now. Day by day my words fall deeper within you, promising life and peace, fortifying courage and endurance. Soon you shall feel the full intention and power brought to you in the holy seeds of truth, which I have sown in you. Be patient and be strong. Therefore, do not fidget over the momentary setbacks that are designed to thwart They cannot prevail. Look beyond the stage to beautiful vistas of future glory I have in store for you, my darling. Harvest comes. This world has been very cruel to you, I realize. The accuser tends always to sift and destroy one like you, but he shall never be successful in his attempts. No opposing force can touch you without first passing through my hand, and my hand shall defend you mightily, even as it molds my character ever more purely in you. I see every hurt and recognize each sorrow. Now I come to restore joy and beauty from ashes. Dear child, if this message has touched you, express your gratitude by pressing the like button. Let it be a sign of your connection to my love. I shall bind up for you the places which are tender that yet cause you pain. You shall receive anew my comfort and enabling grace. I shall make wars cease and silence the voice of your lifelong foe. Rise up now from the depths of despair. Throw off the chains that bind. Take the step of faith I set before you this moment. Forces arrayed against you shall flee. The Red Sea way opens for you just in time. If you abide in me, you will know complete victory. My eye is always over you. I know your frame and all its weaknesses. Yet I see destiny's bright shore draw steadily nearer. You will finish your course with joy. My extravagant dreams for you will be fulfilled at last. Bearing up, therefore, your head and squaring your shoulders. Grasp my firm hand, for yours to take its unconquerable strength to stream into you. We rate this together, and you and I, odd strides though they may be. Small, steady, ever gaining ground, my flaming presence will go before you to help bright your path. There yet is a distance to be covered before you will come into full revelation and manifestation of all I have spoken over you. But you need not fear, for I will perfect everything that concerns you. My promises are yes and amen. Events now set in motion cannot be reversed. Transformation has invaded like leaven, permeating all areas of your life, relationships, health, finances, purpose. But as you yielded unceasingly to my inward workings, as constantly you cast off grave clothes of the former ways, see, the new comes bursting forth. The world may mock and misunderstand for a season, but soon my glory shall be showcased through you undeniably. Your mouth shall be filled with laughter, and your tongue with leaping praise. Deliverance draws near, my promises, those which I have said, unfolds already with the speed of lightning. The new morning appears. This is only the first ray. Oh yes, I was with you in every step, in storm winds and still summer nights, through laughter and tears. I've been there. You are not alone, nor ever have you been. Though at times the way seemed long and fraught with danger, yet did I not send forth messengers to clear the path? And was there not some light in the darkness to illumine your footsteps? I say, you, on this day, lift up your eyes and see. The storm clouds roll away. The season of purgation slips silently into the background. The era of blessing dawns. Can you feel it? Read it in the air. This expectancy, this new hope, as fragile as a bud in early spring, yet pulsing, ready to unfurl into bloom at the touch of the sun. And for thee, my child, how hast thou felt? Save that a change is hard at hand, the shadows rolling back as beams of favor begin to shine upon what matters most in thy life. What do you see on the horizon, my child? Are visions of prosperity and peace filling your mind? Visages of plentiful harvests, storehouses overflowing, portraits of your children prospering and fulfilling every destiny. Share your dreams with me, and know they're no different than the dreams of my heart, my own innermost being. For you, have I not designed your very center and called you to life for this moment, to plant and nurture, to heal and restore, to bring light and healing to every place you go? These doors open one after another. When there is an opening, go through in faith. The way shall become clear, not necessarily all at once, but as you commit each moment into my hands. Will challenges remain? Without a doubt, yes. But haven't we weathered storms together before? And did I not bring you through, refining and shaping you for greater things in the process? It won't be any different this time, but maybe much less painful because lessons have been learned. So don't lose hope in times of adversity, but stand steely in the truth of who you are, because you are my loved one, bought and claimed. And inside of you is my spirit, who suspiciously suggests victory over any foe. Wield the sword I will give you, my word living and active, with courage. But be ready to show mercy to those who oppose you. As I lead, so you will follow in mercy. And if tiredness overcomes you, for at times it will, and at times you must, there is no disgrace in needing to take your rest. Return to me, to the hiding place of my wing, to the refuge of my heart, as often as you need to. I will make you clean in the inmost being, washed anew, sent out again. Others will sense your lightened load, your steps growing buoyant with inner joy. And let that overflow into their lives, the holy laughter, the deep soul joy. It is as infectious as the sunrise. It will drive out the shadows of the night. Many who look upon you will want to know the same peace. When they question you concerning the source of your tranquility, be sure then to speak of my great love for every child of humanity. Let them realize no heart is so broken or soiled that I cannot make it new. And your own related ones? How fare they with you? Cast your questions about family and friends, placing their names upon my hand, knowing that their good could never be more desired by you than it is by me. Have I not placed their names upon my hands? I will minister to them myself, appointing divine encounters, winning their hearts. But you also, child, you also must do your part. Let them see my nature in you, my patience in your words, my compassion in your actions, my integrity in all your actions. Even when they mock and turn from me for a time, my spirit does not give up within them, prodding them toward truth. One day, they will remember your quiet devotion and long for me, too. For now, I recommend focusing your efforts on those I send across your way, the brokenhearted, the hopeless, those ravaged by sin or walking in shadow. Bind up their wounds, dry their tears, lead them gently to my feet, and watch what love can do to transform a life. Let this be your ministry for today. Tomorrow will disclose its own. Learn to wait with a purpose. Do not hasten ahead, nor lag behind, neither try to move alone, for alone you cannot go. Learn to be tenderly fond of others' miseries, yet not encroach upon their right of freedom. Soon the fruit will be ripe, and it will fall of itself. Do not seek to pluck it, lest it fall badly bruised. Learn instead to stay your desires and give it time to become fully ripe on the stem. My friend, you have so much to look forward to. Boldly walk with your head held high into open doors of opportunity, and as old dreams fade, do not grieve what is left behind but entrust them to my care. I will redeem the moments even to use all to strengthen and fit you for that next leg of the journey. Still, you see but the first thin rays, evidence of the golden dawn. There will be further brightening into blazing noon splendor, if you will but keep your eyes fixed on me. For I am ready to unfold for you wonders beyond anything you yet know. Time of preparation races to fulfillment. Your release into life and purpose draws near. Keep yielding yourself to my hand. Let me shape your character and align your thoughts with my will, until we see as one. Before you know it, you'll understand the why behind what you allowed, difficulties, and delays. But you need to realize that all has been according to the design I planned for long ago. Now brace yourself, beloved, and steel your heart for battle. Though opposition lurks in the shadows, I'll ride with you. No weapon that is formed against you will ultimately prosper, my cherished one. As you stand on the threshold of new beginnings, allow me to orient your eyes beyond the temporal into that realm in which eternal truths shape your being. This moment, pulsating with possibility, challenges you to ride the crest of your divine inheritance. In this journey through life which you have called into being, I have not been just an onlooker from a distance. You have never faced a situation of adversity that I ordained, and the burden was too heavy. The shaping was not for the purpose of breaking, but through the extremities, to forge a resilience and depth of character that you now find in me. The pains and pressures of this life are not markers of my absence. They are clear evidences of my intricate workmanship within you, shaping you into a vessel fit for my purpose. As you plunge into the dynamics of human relationships, remember that I called you to be light in the darkness, hope when there is nothing but despair. Let your conduct show my love and grace both in those between you and a stranger, as well as in those with whom you have relationships of acquaintanceship and friendship. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slower still to anger. With your words, you can either hurt or heal, so speak them with the wisdom that I gave you for free. In times of loneliness and doubt, know in your heart that I am with you. It's not the absence of sound, but the holy space for our communion. Here in the silence, I am whispering even now truths about your identity, your worth, and your purpose that are altogether too easily drowned out by the din of this world. May my assurances, then, stand as an anchor for your soul in these moments of intimate exchange. Remember that the path I've put ahead of you is unique, marked with the opportunities to display my love in a way that only you can. Do not accept this special thing in the form of any encumbrance, but as the gift to embrace the world. In your quest for success and fulfillment, guard against being lured by the accolades of the world. True greatness lies in service, that humble abnegation of oneself for the good of the other. As you pour out, I will pour in, filling you to the brim with my strength, never letting you run dry. Put a careful head, too, on those with whom you company, those who move closer to me, whose friendships are sparks to iron. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. These relationships, rooted in mutual faith and love, will sustain you through life's fiercest storms. Even when you stand at the threshold of looking into the future, remember, the intentions and plans for you are designed for welfare and peace, to give you a future. The road may twist and it may turn, but my hand will guide each step. Trust in my timing, it's perfect. It never comes too early or too late, but just right. And so, my child, when you go forth, be sure to take this truth along with you, that you are cherished not for your works, but loved for your very person, my beloved, in whom I am well pleased. So this truth emboldens toward whatever and knows no fear, for nothing can take you away from my love. Child, let my inspiration flow through you. Pass this message to someone in need of my comfort and strength. They are days full of promise and hope, so walk forward in them full of assurance, not in your own ability, but in the power of my spirit within you. For I have given you absolutely everything you need for life and godliness. To abide in me is simply your part, as I abide in you, my part. Together we will be faithful to bring about more than you could ever ask or imagine. So be of glad heart. Mankind, my dear, for the journey goes on, and you are that much closer with every footfall to the full realization of your divine destiny. And I, who am always with you, lift you up and draw you nearer to my heart. The best is yet to be, and I am eager to walk every moment of it with you. Beloved son, in this hour of communion, I call thee. Give ear to my words as they proceed from the very wellsprings of truth and love, no mere words. As you read these lines, let them percolate deep down into your very being, because now you stand at the brink of something extraordinary. Your destiny, chiseled by my irrevocable promises. Remember that you are not walking down this life, but on the way to the horizon with extraordinary achievements. My promises to you are not shadowy and fleeting, but firm beacons that will soon be a reality in your life. Hold this true with all your might. Realize that you never struggle alone as I look down on you, through every step of how you are intricately taken through the dance of life. Let my hand guide you, with the path so full of obscurities. In doubt, let my words be the lamp unto your feet, illuminating the way forward. Ever so stand firm in your faith, dear one. Let not the coldness of the storm around you and the seeming convincing flowery words of the naysayers make your heart waver. Stand firm, for I am with you, strengthening your spirit and backing you up in the provision of all I have promised. Go with the consciousness that along this journey of yours, through all the trials and tribulations you may face, my presence shall be an ever-safe abode of unwavering strength and peace. So as you face a world of pain, do not give in to the loss of hope. Ignore those who, in their pride, will not humbly heed the meaning of my word. Stand strong in faith, unmoved by the snares of the enemy, for in the deepest shadows you are not left behind. I am there with you, ever present, to uplift and renew your soul. My dear child, do not let your heart be troubled or weighed down by the rise of malevolence. When shadows loom and circumstances seem frightening, hold strong and do not falter into despondent feelings. Do not allow fear to come and perch in your heart or to wreak havoc with your spirit. Because lo and behold, just at the most unexpected time, I am going to work those wonders in your life and guide you to realms beyond your wildest conjecture. I will clothe you with my grace, put you under my favor, and my blessings will always be with you on every path you take. To you, I beckon. Do not reject my presence or disown the truth of my words. Trust in me, for I have the most beautiful plan for your life. Be strong, be not afraid, be firm of purpose. Advance in a strength of boldness without fear. Let not sense of having gone wrong in the past or fear of possible error in the future overturn this day or the days to come. Let not the echoes of mistakes made yesterday stop you this day, for no mistake can weigh against the good that is in you and which I bring. Come closer, bend your ear. Let my nearness banish fear and uncertainty from your heart alone. My child, accept these promises of mine with all your heart, for awaiting you is greatness. You must prepare to receive it. Therefore, resist the pull of wayward desires and the seductive lure of this world. Remember, the fleeting pleasures of the earthly realm lead to but emptiness, despair, and ruin. Come to me, my son, my daughter, come to me this day. Let me take you in my arms, to take the load off your burdens and give you rest. Look forward to the great things I shall do for you. You will walk free, for I shall be with you all the days. Yes, put your trust in me. And I am very sure that the good work I have started in you will be brought to its fulfillment. I am going to shower upon you a lot of blessings, fill your soul with comfort, peace, and grace. I am going to be your consolation, fill your heart with joy and contentment. And I will do all these wonders within you. You just have to believe wholeheartedly. Do not let your doubts become obstacles in the way to the blessings that I have prepared for you. Do not waver and be strong, for at times of adversity, I am there with you, enfolding you with my arms drenched in steadfast love. Remember, the path to my promises might go through insurmountable challenges. In these trials, therefore, trust in me. Cling to the belief that through every joy and sorrow, I am with you, refashioning your spirit for better things. Do not fear the barriers that lie before you. With trust and resolute confidence, stride forward to the future I have ordained, a future full of opportunities and blessings. Remember that faith is like a lantern in your times of deepest darkness, the light by which you go on through the dark when doubt tries to take over your heart. Do not be afraid, my child, and go with assurance that my love for you will last always. In your darkest time, when all hope seems lost, it is then my presence will calm your fears and give you strength to press on. Resist the words and criticisms of people who try to woo you away from your destiny. My purpose for you is sure, big, and way above your imagination. I will lead you to places that you currently do not understand. Trust me, and let my love and grace turn your journey into an experience of joy and victory. Don't forget that the work I have set out to do in you will eventually bring about blessings above measure. Never be faint of heart about their impact, for each shall manifest in its perfect timing. Never extinguish the hope that burns bright in your heart, and never cease leading as you bravely move ahead into the extraordinary destiny that waits for you, my son, my daughter, my dear one. This, which I now speak into your heart, remains as a forever testimony unto you of my great love and my enduring commitment to you. Store this in the depth of your heart, and you will realize, to your delight, the amazing ways in which my powerful hand fashions your life. Do not be discouraged. Press on in strong hope, for great blessings are your promised patrimony. Know that while you are traveling through life, I travel with you every step of the way, leading you to new frontiers. And you, my beloved child, hold on to my love dearly. Believe in the many things I have spoken, and let my peace fill you up totally. With patience and persistence, as you will surely see the unfolding of my good divine plans in your life. Do not ever stumble, for my love and my grace are showered upon you always. Continue in your prayers, because I listen carefully. My thoughts toward you are for your good and to bless you abundantly. This day, beloved, I want to reveal to you the full measure of what I have been keeping for you since the creation of you. You are beautiful evidence of being in my love and grace. All of this that you see in the world is made to help and to please your needs. Therefore, understand that I'm willing to grant you the wishes of your heart. All that you ever prayed for will be given unto you. No barrier or challenge will stand in the way of the blessings I have purposed for your life, for all my actions are purposeful. Prepare for its coming. This is not an accident, but a manifestation of my will and good intention for your life. From this time henceforth, your sorrows will vanish, and no more pain will be part of your life. Today is a day that all my promises I have given to you are being activated. Every desire of your heart is being fulfilled. I am lifting you up to a place of prosperity and victory, placing you in a position of honor. This has not been luck. It has been a byproduct or an outcome of your loyalty and obedience to my word. I know that this was truly when being faithful to a promise was tough, when you felt like a castaway in the wind. But as the dayspring breaks from the darkest night, your future glory shall outshine your past. Shockingly, millions of blessings shall pour into your life, and your efforts in taking care of the poor, the sick, and the less fortunate shall never be in vain. For none of your deeds have been inconsequential. Victory, my dear child, are yours. You will arrive at where you want and realize all your dreams, including the most illusory ones. No obstacle will be able to withstand in your path, for I shall be there with you, helping you in everything. My blessings upon you are unrelenting, a divine decree decreed from your inception. But then, I am going to increase your material goods, add years to your life. For every second of truly selfless service, the acts of righteousness that you have done and asked for no rewards or recognitions, especially for the poor and the needy, will come tenfold into your life. And you must know that I am restoring your spirit, renewing in you your zest for life, and rekindling your passion. I am restoring that which the enemy and his world took away, for all gifts of the Spirit and blessings are yours. Arise every morning, and let me be the focus of your endeavors at every turn. Begin your mornings walking and communing with me, walking in faith and having resolved to bless wide open the windows of heaven on all that is set before your eyes. Hold them tight, for they are a reward for your devotion and love for me. Dear one, draw closer to me and join this community of faith. Subscribe, and let my words of life inspire your journey, guiding you toward peace and joy. Keep walking with confidence, my child. Do not look back and do not falter, but with tremendous feet go forward to realize victory and success. Remember, I am always there beside you, grasping in my hands. So lose not heart on your way. Discard fear and don't care. For into your right hand you shall be not put to shame. See, for I will make your way with your enemies, those who begrudge you your blessings, who wish your failure, and who will not turn when they are in the wrong, to be those who, having fought against you in your life, have fought against the holy blood that ransomed them. They're doing wickedly, not minding to turn from their transgressions, makes them adversaries against me. Depart from these malignant spirits. Flee far from those who scheme lies against their brethren. They flay with words and debase with looks. They break innocent families, splinter the pure grain, and support the growth of the weeds. They disguise their corruption as righteousness and as sound doctrine. They are impostors to sheep, figured as wolves. Draw back from them, for they will suffer the harvest of their deeds. You, instead, should continue on the path of your faith. Be anchored in my words. Listen to my voice. Hearken to my ways, and you will be all right with yourself. If you long to hear my voice in the depth of your soul, return to my written word. Open its pages. Let them become alive in your faith and love. Imprint them in your mind. Hold them in your heart with hope. Embrace them with open arms, and pursue them ardently. For then will your heart be merry, your spirit high, for they shall instill in you the faith and confidence to pursue your dreams. For in them are great blessings and life forevermore. My child, inscribe this message onto your heart, for I will give you all that you have imagined, all that you have asked of me. No obstacle or challenge will ever come up against my blessings in your life, for my love toward you is boundless, and it is what I will to help you receive and experience at all times. I set up the most beautiful feast in your life, for I have decreed that you win and be blessed abundantly. Listen this day to my voice, for I speak to you, and I will assure you that you will stop being hopeless and stop breaking down under what is to happen. Do not let anxiety grab hold of your heart or fear confuse your journey. I am at your side. I am with you through the trials. I will never leave you. I am here to stand by you and protect you through this world. Let not the trials get the best of you. Neither be outdone by that which others say and whisper. But through your hard times and trench struggles, I am with you. I have seen your unfailing faith through the midst of the enemy's attacks. I have observed your consistency, and I have seen how you never wince. It is a sure testimony to my love and grace. You have spoken my word with all your zest and zeal, so I am very proud and gratified. So freshen up in your strength and rise in newfound determination, child. Remember, beyond the dark valley of shadows lies the big garden of promises. There, you will receive the joy, peace, and abundant blessings. There, you will look at all the blessings, flowing for you and your generations to come. Move with the very fact that I am a promise-keeping God and will fulfill all your promises unto you. Therefore, my loving child, I ask you to be patient and be brave. Take all the time you need and fully trust me, for I am at work for your good. My grace and loving kindness will never depart from you, and my love for you will never diminish. To fully accept the goodness that I have in store for you, you need to release your doubts and repair your mind with unclean and ungodly thoughts that may create a chasm between you and me. Kick them out. Kick them out of your heart and utterly destroy them. By so doing so, all the unusual and outstanding blessings of living an upright life will be yours. Fall not in the days of your adversity. God has destined you to succeed. Ever before your beginning, I made you with an assignment from God to live a life full of blessings, prosperity, and victory. Don't be intimidated by adversities, struggles, and hardships before you, for in each, I will be right there, bringing encouragement and strength inside the trial. Remember, in every challenge you face, there lies the seed that causes you to rise higher and grow stronger. As you struggle on, remaining valiant, I will bring to completion the work I began in you. I will shower your life with joy and plenty, lead you to a life of peace and prosperity. Remember that my presence is your shield and my grace never dries up. No force can take that away from you and the generations that follow. Therefore, my dear one, today give not up. Turn away from the allure of vain and inglorious chases. Be stalwart with strength of will and courage. For through the storm, I am about to perform wonders. I will accomplish marvelously with you, reaching the evidence that my love or power do not have borders. I will always work for your benefit, allowing you to succeed and live a happy life. Hold my words and my covenant, O my beautiful child. Be sure that I shall not depart from you until all that I have promised you is done. Believe in me. In times of disbelief, let my eternal love be the only solace within your moments of sorrow. Always know that beside you I am with the arms of love wide open, ready to console you. Magnificent and extraordinary are the plans that I have in store for you. Trust me. See the light breaking in on the darkness. See hope rekindle in your heart. Rest in my grace. Walk in valiantly, then rise with unwavering determination. For I am with you every step of the way. Believe that I am here to do great things for your life. Every effort you take, every tear you cry, and every prayer you say has its reward and completion in my everlasting love. Hold on to your faith in me when it storms and when hurdles come upon you. Do not let anything in any way hinder your success. Trust in my leading, and together we shall confront and conquer every deterrent, for nothing and no one shall be against you. Remember, I am the way, the truth, and the giver of life. As you journey through your life, over life's mountaintops and through life's valleys, I will journey with you, showing you the way to what I have planned for you long before time began. You are my beloved. I have shown you grace and favor. You hold within your hands the potential to transform the world. Only your authentic witness of my love and my truth can reach people's hearts and enkindle hope in them. Never underestimate the influence you may have, for through you, my love is reaching out to the world. Go forth, dear child, boldly with assurance in me, and let my love be your own as you approach the wealthy and victorious future toward which I lead you. Always remember, dearest, that you are the most prized of my possessions. And I, as your silent confidant, walk submissively beside you, hold your hand and treasure your dreams, goals, and aspirations with all the love that a person can bestow upon you unconditionally. Now I am going to give you that miracle which you were craving for since long. Open hands and heart to receive it. I see the struggle which you are undergoing and how much in dire need you are to have a miracle. Hold to your faith fast, lose not heart, for very soon you shall receive the answer to your prayers. You have come to the right place, for I am ready to give what you ask for through belief. It is in the power of prayer that I will give you the miracle which you have longed for. I know you have been without peace and serenity for far too long now. You lie in your struggle to have sweet sleep, desiring tranquility as your happiness seems at some point to fade away. You walk as though staggering under a heavy load, and the tears on your cheek reflect a plea for a miracle. But here I come, your loving Father, ready to come to your rescue. You have sought me with all your heart, and today I respond to your call. I put out my hand to lift you from all those things that have been troubling and bewildering you, for I will root up the bleakness, distress, and worry that have been loading you with care. Today I lay in your hand a supreme miracle, a miracle that will enshrine peace, happiness, health, and harmony within your home. Today your body will be healed. Pain will leave your being. For today I give to you health and blessings, showers of peace and prosperity, in answer to your prayer. I implore you, my son, and I call upon you, my daughter, to hold your hands up and receive this present by faith. Dear child, if this message has stirred your spirit, let your response be known by hitting the like button. It is a simple way to reflect the love I've placed in your heart. Your time of suffering is over. Dry your tears. Open your arms to the miracle you begged of me. Time to rejoice and walk into a new realm in spirit, where true happiness, joy, and pure love are in abundance to meet and welcome you back into the folds. Now is the time and moment to receive your blessing, that you may show that your faith was not in vain and that you were right to believe and stand in faith through all that came your way. You chose to trust and wait on me in adversity, and now your faith will be rewarded. My dear son, my precious daughter, I want you to feel my arms around you, to know that you are held tightly in my hands, In my presence, you will always find a haven of safety. I will never let you go. I am your God, your Father, your Sustainer. Through the steadfast faith you have maintained, I will provide you with all that you need. Open your hands to receive, and let your heart expand to embrace the very blessings for which you have been a-hungering and thirsting. Let me into your soul and heart with this peace and joy that passes all understanding. I'm here to fulfill each dream, each longing of yourself, so you can find in me your lasting and true happiness. I know that the road really looks so extremely daunting lying ahead of you, but fear not, for I am with you at every step. I will never desert you as you move forward. Trust me, and see how just by your moving forward, you are being sealed in the reality of this miracle, making your faith more powerful, more alive, renewing, and making your spirit stronger. Opening sentence. My dear children, this unfolding wonder is an evident token of my infinite love for you. Embrace this moment to cultivate a heart of gratitude and devotion. Let your heart overflow with praise, acknowledging that each moment of your life is guided by my loving hand. Banish discouragement and the words of those who don't believe. Continue in a faith that is strong and sure. Go about the world declaring your miracle and witnessing to your faith. So, by your testimonies, others find their faith, and my word will be believed. Your story will shine like a star, wooing out of the night into the lives of them who are desperately searching for answers and hope. Be always very courageous. Do not be afraid, for I am with you in whatever you do. Remember that my joy is what will give you strength. Above all, remember that you are more than a conqueror through Christ Jesus. So let smiling take over your face, for the very moment you have ever wished for is right before you. This will be a time of signs and wonders, the beginning of a life that will be full of purpose, overflowing with joy, and crowned with victory, a season where all of your needs are met and your deepest dreams are fulfilled. But trust in me, for it's in the outworking of my will that you shall truly be set free and made complete, completed with that freedom and fullness that I alone can provide. All of life is bigger, and your life combines itself with my intentions. Your walking is towards life eternal, the happiness, health, and prosperity in abundance that I have destined for you from the ancient past. Always remember you are my son, you are my daughter, and you bear immense value to me. Today, let my promises be yours as you bask in the miracle I have set at your fingertips. Let my peace, which surpasses all understanding, keep your heart and guide you in each stride you take. You are sure in me to find the strength to overcome anything and receive the confidence to live a future full of every good hope and gladness. For you are my beloved child, called to live a life that is awesome and bountifully bright with the splendor of my grace that knows no limits. Amen. Beloved, out of the ocean of timeless eternity, have I observed, waited, worked and known your struggles, even felt the depths of your pain. Not a single tear passed by my notice, according to your sigh. All your seasons, those of joy and laughter and sorrow, were under my watchful eye, guided by my hand for uses beyond your ability to see. You start to realize that you are now in a storm, a season that tries the very fiber of who you are. It is, after all, within this crucible of suffering that my work in shaping you is perfected. Be certain that I, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, have ordained this way for you, not as a punishment, but as a preparation. These trials are beyond the understanding and seem so unfair, yet they are making a vessel for my light, which shines as a beacon of hope through you to those who are lost and weary. For even when you feel isolated, I am speaking. In those desolate places you go, I am there. And so from those moments, brought on by this painful chapter in your life, you will emerge, and your story will unfold as one of victory and grace. Consider the lives of those who have gone ahead of you, my faithful servants who had to contend with struggles of their own. Think of Job, a man of unswerving faith who, though he was stripped of all, still held his integrity and trusted in me. His friends, blinded by their human understanding, made their judgment, since they could not behold the grand design of his life that I had crafted. Yet, with Job, faithfulness became a witness to the power that lay in unswerving confidence in me. I restored to him in old age a fortune far greater than what was taken, a witness to my goodness and faithfulness. I would exhort you, therefore, to stay by your faith, even from the immediate storms until the dawn that awaits. But the pain which you are going through now is just a moment in your life, a life that I have filled with purpose and promise. The losses that you have grieved, the delays you have had to endure, had meaning. They were making you into somebody of depth, resilience, and unwavering faith. Look around you, my love. Desolation is breaking for new life, new beginnings, just as winter recedes to spring, new growth, and the renewal that will burst forth. So too, your life is being rekindled. The tears you've cried have watered the soil of your soul, preparing it for the growth that is to come. The very pain that you went through is turning to joy. In that fire, the ashes of your sorrow are turning into beauty. There is a season of celebration on the horizon now, when the sorrows of the past shall just be a remote memory, given the overwhelming blessings I'm pouring out on you. I'm in the process of recreating your landscape of existence and causing it to align according to divine purpose set before you. Relationships that bound you in the past are being dissolved to give way for those that will enhance and motivate you. The onerous roles that weighed you down are being removed from your shoulders to make room for the ones that yield satisfaction and bring joy. Familiar things are becoming new again as a mirror of the new thing I'm doing in you. Fear no change, my child, for by such you enter into the fullness of your destiny. Arise into closer oneness with me, and set free the treasures hidden deep inside of you to be rejoicing fruits of thanksgiving in every season. Be to others a source of life and hope, a witness to my covenant love and faithfulness. The opposition you have faced, the enemies risen against you, will be the very foundation upon which your testimony is built. The designs they devised for your downfall shall be counteracted to your very use to propel you forward into destiny. The victory I have ordained for you will confound the doubting voices of fear, heralding my power and your triumph. Be awake, dear child of mine. The hour is here, and day is breaking, a light beginning again, piercing the first glimmer through the dark of your night. The time of waiting is over. The time for my favor to be so lavishly poured out on you is nigh. You are stepping into a season of fulfillment, where the promises I have made to you shall dawn in abundance. The vision that I have released to you shall become sharp, a ray of hope, a monument of my power. The trials that you have gone through were not in vain. They have been preparing you for this very moment and the destiny I ordained for you from the rising of the earth. Your pain shall form the well from which you shall drink, the very foundation upon which you shall build your ministry. And by your testimony, through you, many others shall find their healing. The things you've learned, the relationships you've built, the power you've been given, will all be fruit-bearing, and that fruit will last into eternity. Dear child, take my hand and journey with me as your love for me blossoms. Click Join to enter a community where my teachings will uplift you, and fellowship will enrich your soul. Together, we will walk in faith and grace. This season of suffering was but a moment, just a pass-through in that shadowy valley, preparing you to shine with a radiance that's to light the way for multitudes. I will make plain what I have done in you in due season. My glory revealed in restoration of hope in many hearts. The cost has been great, but the impact will echo through the ages. And in this season, I call you to a season of awaiting joy. Look to me, author and finisher of your faith. Let my love surround you, embracing you to overflowing. For great things will be done. Indeed, for the vision I have set before you is to be done. Speak life over the promises I have whispered in your spirit, and move in confidence in the direction I shall lead you. The time for hesitation is over. The moment for action is at hand. Prepare your heart to receive all that I have for you. Yes, and the pains of the past will dim in the presence of the glory ahead. Trust in my goodness, for the blessings I am about to pour out are above and over anything you have ever seen or experienced. In a way, I am not restoring the years eaten by the locusts, but I am giving you double for your trouble. You have come through the season of testing, and now the season before you is marked by blessing, favor, liberal provisions, unlimited vision, and complete satisfaction with your purpose and destiny. I am filling you with my spirit as never before, making you able to penetrate through the barriers, taste victory over cycles of barrenness, and move into higher levels of blessing. Now you shall see what I will do, just as I promised Moses. Enter my presence with praise, thankful for the work I am already doing in your life. Establish a memorial of this moment, a witness to future generations of my faithfulness and power. Write down the vision. Make it plain upon a tablet, for it is a beacon of hope to all who will hear. I am the God of resurrection, redemption, and renewal. I am the God who promises more than you can possibly see. I am in the process of completing what I started in you, for I am far able to do above and beyond all that you ask or think concerning the promises I have made to you. The pain you feel now is only the beginning of the joy to come. These trials are not for nothing. They manufacture you for glory. Through the chaos, through the dark, stand firm in that which you know to be true about me. I am constant, eternal, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Though you feel crushed now, your hour of resurrection is near. I will rise over you, changing your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy. This is not the end of your story, my child. The darkness will not overcome you. Lean on me, trust in my promise, and watch as I transform your pain into a promise, your scars into signs of my grace. The truth is, I'm working in you right at this time of wrestling. I am enlarging your capacity, deepening your reliance on me, and revealing to you facets of my nature that heretofore had not been understood by you. I'm calling you to stronger realms of understanding and faith. My ways are not the ways of this world, but are higher, based on eternal purposes and plans. I am opening up new dimensions of my goodness and bringing you into more profound relationship with me, walking in great power. Step into the unknown with me, trusting that I am with you every step of the way. There is much more authority, influence, and power awaiting you on the other side of this season. Just a little more. My beloved, the pruning is for a purpose, to prepare you for a harvest of righteousness and peace. I will make you pass through the valley and lead you to those heights where one truly flies with wings like eagles. In the end, you will understand this and be able to see the beauty in my plan for you. Keep your eyes fixed on me and take rest in my love. Do call out to me in your pain, and I will be your comfort, for I am ever with you. Goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in my presence forever. This is my promise. My hope will not put you to shame, because I do not put you to shame. I am your hope, and my love for you is unbeknownst to wear and tear. My precious one, at this very special time, I would like to speak to you with words of love and trust. Allow me to cover you with my grace and to unveil the beauty of belief in me in your life, as well as in your plans in my loving hands. Trust is a sublime testimony of faith, a bond in which our hearts are joined inseparably to yours. I have watched over every detail of your life from the very beginning of time. Every breath you breathe is the echo of my continuous presence at your side, and every beat of your heart is known to me. And amidst such situations of doubt and difficulty, I want you to remember that you completely can rely on me. Believing in me is not just a sensible option, it is a witness to your faith in my perfect plan for your life. I am so aware of the heartbreak of your heart's desire, the doubts sown by uncertainties, and the tempests that at times darken life's horizon. But, dear one, believing on me is the laying aside of those anxious cares at the feet of my sovereignty. Trust is the cornerstone of our relationship, and I know how difficult it must be for you to arrive at the decision to trust me with your plans and concerns. I'll give you what you're looking for, but I want you to be absolutely clear that the love I have for you knows no bounds and fulfills you. My heart is unhesitant in the love you are given. So many times throughout the Bible, I invite the trust in me. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." These words remain a promise that through trust in me, your paths will be guided by my wisdom and love. And there it is, secret to living the best possible life. Believe in me. I have come and laid down my life so that you may be reconciled with God. Now put all your trust in me. There's just a little he asked for. I realize that so much of the time the world that encompasses you seems in turmoil and confusion. Yet I ask you to put faith in my sovereignty. Proverbs 16:9 says, "A man's heart plans his course, but the Lord directs his steps." I say that the plans I have for you should be entrusted in the interest of yours for a future with full hope. Although you do not understand it, dearest child, everything I plan for you is the best way forward. It will mean you won't have to try to control every situation. Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavily burdened, and I will give you rest. Let me be your guide of footprints in the sand, for it is often then that I was carrying you." Trust is an act of surrender, and there are moments when it may seem to you like an invitation to leap forward into the unknown. But trust is not blind. It is based on the certainty of my own loving kindness. I know that in this journey, you shall encounter difficulties and be subjected to tribulations. There will be times when the burden shall appear too heavy, and the storms in your path too menacing. However, you must be assured that every dedicated effort, every tear shed as a sacrifice, is for a reason. Every adversity can only form and undergird your character, so that in adversity you become a person of strength, depth, and wisdom. Trust, not without trials, but with the deep certitude of my being there at every step. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Trust that my presence is the light that dispels darkness and the strength that carries you. Entrusting your plans into my hands is an act of faith, not a sign of weakness. The Bible verse Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." Instead, believe that the plans I have laid out for you are plans filled with love and purpose. Have faith in me and please live each day. Know that there is a blessing and it is at the point of entrance. Be strong and of courage. The best is yet to manifest. Be expecting. Your fondest dream is certain to come true. I bless you. Love me back and you shall be at peace. For surely I am always with you, guiding and upholding you. I shall be your constant support and sufficiency. Lean with all your heart into me, in all your ways. Surrender unto me all your feelings of concern and, under my influence, lack and poverty will not consume you, for I will carry out your dreams and bind family ties together. Trust without hesitation, in this very moment, letting go the emotions that bring pain and lead astray. Put aside the cares with which you have veiled your lives, and which make an inner surplus storm. Although you are capable of giving very much, and can also suffer very much, in me your suffering ceases. My love for you is very profound, though at times incomprehensible. You are the treasure bought with my precious blood. Believe in me, and feel the fullness of my grace. Also, I want to encourage you to learn to give in to my love and trust, even if it does often seem hard to do, from Romans 8. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Even in some tough situations that are still to come, these things will work out for your goodness. Trust me, my little child. Believe today in the words I speak. I do not promise error. A father's love. I have loved thee since thine own conception. Oh, do you remember when I breathed into you the first breath of life? It was an act of pure love. And by each new dawn, I am doing so much to sustain that divine gift of existence I bestowed upon thee. So when the weight of life feels crushing, trust me that I carry all the burdens. Trusting in me doesn't always bring immediate answers to your prayers, but I'm always working it out for the best. Be sure that my timing is perfect. And with every second of waiting, trust in me and grow in spiritual maturity. Approach me with an open heart during times of confusion. My answers may come in not so straightforward ways, but please trust that they carry with them divine wisdom. My precious child, do not keep this blessing to yourself. Share it with a soul who needs to feel my peace today. It is not a sign of weakness to yield to me, but one of spiritual strength amidst storms. Trust me to be your safeguard. Just as I set a limit to the raging waters of the sea, so will I keep calm the storms in your life. Trust me to be present, even in those nights when darkness surrounds you, lighting the way with the light of my presence. When the going gets tough, remember that trust is like an anchor to your soul. It keeps it steady when everything is at storm pitch. Trust, for in every challenge, in every joy, I am working all things for your good. Open your heart to my love and let grace and favor fill your journey. Lean on these words, my dear. Do not shrink back from the path I have laid out for you. Be bold. Even if you do come across the ghost of failure, be not afraid, for within is the lesson, courage to rise again and press further on ahead with wiser judgment and determination. Now, I want you to yield yourself over to me completely, allowing me to be your author and finisher of faith. For in trusting in me, you shall know peace that passes every understanding. Thus, my dear son, dear daughter, when you are trusting in me, you are really submitting to everlasting, immovable, full of grace love. There's no fear in entrusting your plans to me because I'm taking care of you in a way which defies comprehension. And my promise that I will always be with you is eternal. As a loving father, I am in every teardrop and in every laughter which echoes. But when it seems that I am silent, then just believe that I never leave my children alone. Only trust, and I shall never disappoint you. I shall fulfill all my promises. This truth alone should let you understand that nothing rising against you has the power to hinder what is propelling you forward. For I am caring for everything. You only need to trust in my word. Believe in me with your whole heart. Nothing cast against you shall prosper, neither the arrow that flies by day, nor the arrow in the darkness. This eternal edict is upon you, irrevocable. It is unstoppable. If I call you, if I bid, if I say jump, then close your eyes, turn your back, and like a child leaping into the arms of his father, leap into my arms. May the peace that passes all understanding keep your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Trust in me, for I am the God who doesn't fail, and my love towards you is eternal. Amen. My child, so much goes on around you that is working to take you from me. Be assured that I am with you throughout. The enemy desires that you be discouraged. I have surprises that bring updrafts of uplift and encouragement. The closer you get to the good and beautiful thing that I have for you, the harder forces of darkness will try to resist and turn you back. So, just like the intense labor a woman goes through before the joy of new life actually arrives, it is also with the breakthrough you seek. It brings intense struggle before you reach your destination. And how many times have you wanted to quit right before your miracle manifested? Yet afterwards, you were so very glad you pushed through. You might not even have known the blessing was that close, but you kept going anyway. And when you finally saw what I had for you, You were so glad you didn't turn your back or get sidetracked with something else that would have led you astray. My dear one, how often has remaining on course with my guidance been literally saving your life, even though it did not make any sense to you? Like building Noah an ark when there was no rain or flood in sight, the call to obedience can seem foolish in the moment. Noah faced mockery and hardship and was sorely tempted to give up the work time after time. But later, when he was safely on board with his family and the animals, he thanked me for not letting him give up. So many of you ask why you are attacked when you have done nothing to warrant it. You feel buffeted from many sides, your character maligned, your peace disrupted through no fault of your own. This injustice rightly frustrates you. But if you could see in heaven the actual volume of schemes the enemy has designed against you because of your destiny, you would be overwhelmed. Out of mercy, I filter most of them from ever touching you. The arrows you feel are but splinters of the torrent meant to take you out. But I'll never leave you. I'll never forsake you. Full in your face, I take the full brunt myself, faithful to protect you. My child, dear one, you will come through this stronger, trained for future battles by what you now endure. Stay near my heart, and know I have surprises of joy prepared for you. Cling to my words more than the visible circumstances around you. I delight to bless you, even while storms rage. Keep listening for my directions to guide your ship. Although you feel clueless about how to sail, keep following my guidance one step at a time. Let me teach you as we walk together. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Through them, you learn how to overcome. None of this will take me by surprise. I will use it all for good. I know the gifts that have been deposited within you. Our walk together draws them out. What I initiate, I complete. So lift your eyes, dear child of mine. The billows around you do not speak of my displeasure, but the enemy's frustrated attempts to shut down your destiny. His plans may appear deadly, but flow through filters of my love and my power. Only my purposes for you will ultimately stand. That breakthrough draws near as you align your steps with mine. Yes, the birth pains increase, but that is how you know the arrival is drawing near. The intensity is a signal that your perseverance and my power will soon bring about something beautiful. That momentum cannot be stopped. As I told you, I have surprises in store that will overwhelm you with joy and amazement in days ahead. No more will the enemy's lies vie with the visible, tangible tokens of my faithfulness. Do not give in now when you have overcome so much to arrive at this pivotal threshold. What I birth carries far more weight than what tries to end you. Cling to me as the contractions crescendo. My presence in the fire shuts the lion's mouth and blunts the fiery darts. I, too, have been hated by men and forsaken, yet my obedience birthed resurrection, life, and salvation for multitudes, even you. I'm very conscious of your grief and participate in your suffering. You are not alone in this valley. Keep moving forward in trust as I light up each step. Every plot against you now fortifies you with an overcoming tenacity you did not have before. Those battles that once seemed to threaten from afar will seem small, inconsequential against what you now face. This battle is a sign to you that your ranking in the Spirit and the authority that follows are increasing, because the backlash is at hand. But I say to you, greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead dwells in you. The pit they have dug for you becomes the very platform on which I shall exalt you. Lift your eyes again from the raging waves around you to the one walking upon them beside you. Are you aware of the fact that in all this war, all your attention is directed toward the enemy's plans and his puppet heads, rather than toward my love and promises for you? Take back that access you have given away by being afraid. Retrain your eyes on things above, where I reign. There resides your unshakable city, your sanctuary of peace. The evil one knows that with you rediscovering the power of my presence, his spells over you weaken. His darkness just can't stand in my light. For my desire is to shower you always with blessings, even in the dark. As in days of old, I parted the Red Sea, which stood between my children and their destiny. The hour again draws near for another divine rescue, another conquest, where that which opposes you shall be cast down. For I go before you into battle. Because in the fire you discover aspects of me you would behold no other way. Some revelations only unfold in crisis. Child, in this place, you will find hope and encouragement through my words. Subscribe to stay connected to the messages that uplift your soul and bring you nearer to my love. Peter saw weakness in himself that drove him closer to my heart. In turmoil, he found an intercession power he did not know he had. His failure prepared him for future leadership. You only see this season as loss, but I declare it will multiply what you have sown in faith and obedience over long years. I ordain for you a harvest of righteousness and peace that cannot be sabotaged or stolen. I will surprise you, not just with salvation from every weapon forged against you, but with sudden favor and provision coming from unexpected places. I send before you my heavenly hosts, with bread from my very throne room. And they, even now, are taking up assignments on your behalf, overt and covert. My Spirit's wind prepares to fill your sails with renewed strength. You have known me, provider, healer, savior. Now you are to know me, deliverer, liberator, champion over every foe. And I'm going to give you an authority in prayer and decree that you have yet to wield. I will teach your hands to war and your fingers to do battle with skillful accuracy. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Your waiting time is over. In front of you now lie open doors, enemies that tried to shut them in on you. With the keys of heaven in your hands, you unlock doors for breakthrough and justification, which you have waited for too long. Divine connections, resources, and revelations will suddenly converge upon you. Where you sowed in tears, I now command a harvest of joy, and a brand new day is born. Yes, the stretching increases, yet the set time for deliverance approaches. Child of destiny, look up to me once again. Now, behold me as I am in my beauty. Let my love overwhelm fear in these last moments, for you will see, it happened just as I told you. Just as in the case of Job, my restoration will totally saturate every area. Though my justice prevailed, your stand, courageous through it all, is about to reap abundantly. Because my goodness chases you down, the trajectory now moves upward with sudden release. I bless my faithful ones that gave all to stand with me in their hour of trial, and crown these overcomers with honor. Now, sweet child, take your place among these warrior victors. Dust yourself off and refocus on my heartbeat of pride over you. For the promises spoken over you now activate with power to transform you. Renew your mind now to receive all that I have prepared for you as one who overcomes. The extremes you endured equip you to assist others walking through their own valleys. This next wave of leaders now coming forth is what the enemy trembles at. So, identify yourself not as a victim, but as a giant slayer and dragon tamer. Rejoice then at the refinement this season has produced. At torment and under pressure, you found out how near I stayed all the while. The forces that came against you were but footstools leading you into higher realms of influence. And now, beloved one, every attack sent against you now reverses upon the enemy's head. I ordain angel armies to intervene now with my judgment. What the devil sent to harm you shall boomerang as severe consequences upon him and his puppet leaders. I decree the winds of change now accelerate. The generals of the army of darkness fall helpless before heaven's host. They topple into ruin while you mount ever higher. My dear child, pass on this light I've placed in you. Share it with someone who needs my presence and encouragement. Amen.